So load up, roll, and make a roll to take control. WeeDnD.
Pum-rum-pum-pum-pum. Oh, what is up, buds? Welcome to WeeDnD, the pot positive live tabletop role-playing experience. I am your dungeon master for the night, Brandon Allen McClenahan. My buds, call me Bam. So good to see you guys. This will probably be our last official WeeDnD stream of the year. We might have some cool stuff here in the studio, but this is the last time we're going to gather our friends together. We've got Christmas Eve and then New Year's Eve. It happens every 4 years, so we'll get used to it.
It does happen.
We're doing us a little winter one-shot here tonight, guys, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. We are rolling right into our next chapter, too. We're going to kick off the Diesel Dynasty chapter 4 of the Ganjaria Saga with the new year. It's going to include new layout, upgrades, as well as a complete remodel of the studio here, and a lot of cool new stuff that I'm kind of even hiding from the players. So it's going to be exciting.
Wait, what?
What? Share.
We don't even know.
I'm hiding it.
What the heck? Where?
Just tell me where. You said not
Tell
to
me
do
where
that. Now I'm
I
gonna
did
look
this all wrong. I didn't want to shout out. Thanks for being here, guys. I see so many of our friends at Jack Grimwilder, Hunting the Boojum up in the house, Lord of Lost Time, who's actually in this one shot. So I'll be thinking of you. Lucas the King, welcome in, bud. Rondon Jaro, look at this. Evolving Shadows, all you beautiful folks. So good to see you. I'm glad you could be here with us. It has been a wonderful year, 2024 for the show, especially. It's just been, I'm just like so blown away by like the growth of all of you guys as players and what we've been able to do with the show. We have a lot of cool new opportunities coming up. A lot of lounges here in town have been reaching out about us doing live shows in their cannabis lounges, which was one of the big goals of this project when we launched it. And now there's a lot of interest. And so we'll be, updating that as we go. And pretty soon we'll be bringing this to a smoker hole near you. High Frequency Studios in the house was baby. I just was hidden from the players. Am I again?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You'll see. I'm not giving anything away, buddy.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna have us a good old time tonight. We got lots to do, so I'm gonna pass this a little joint. The magical fibers of friendship.
Friendship.
To my dear, wonderful friendship, Abby. Abby, how you doing, babe?
I'm doing good. Ooh. Ooh, tasty and delicious, buds. Excited
That's
to.
berries.
Oh, member berries.
Member berries.
Here, have a nosh on some of those member berries. But yeah, I'm Abby Dandy, and I'm excited to be here. Super excited to be doing a fun little winter one-shot this evening. Just happy to be here hanging out with my buds, But I was thinking, it's that time of year when our favorite TV shows have like a holiday episode.
Yeah.
And I feel like we all might have our favorites. I know a particular favorite and one I rewatch every year is the Sexy Santa episode of The Office.
Oh, yes.
Just classic,
Fantastic.
funny, awesome.
We were watching Classy Christmas just last night.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
It's good. But what about you, Jake?
I commend you. It's the one episode where you get to watch two Santas make out.
It's great.
That's television, baby.
Yeah, it's art.
We can top that. Everybody look under your seat. There's a Santa.
What?
Oh, 5 Santas making out.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Listen, Greg Daniels, we're on to you.
Hey.
We're coming for you, Greg.
Yeah.
He's working with Big Water, and we all know it.
Yeah.
I knew it the whole time.
The whole time.
The whole time.
The whole time?
Thank you very much, Abby. I'm Jake Taylor.
I just got ready to talk from my
Hey.
Whoa! Great! Oh, hand me that. From our very favorite friends over at Careful Cantrip. This is our
Careful.
Hey.
Be careful.
Careful.
Don't.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
no! Rain
Actually,
helmet,
be
rain helmet. Careful Cantrip, guys. If you're not following them, then you haven't listened to me when I scream at you to do it every single week.
He does scream.
We absolutely love these human beings. They're fantastic. And I'm in love with their dungeon master. And he and I have a very deep thing. Abby, please.
Sorry.
Tell us about this. We have this is a crocheted pipe here. Where do we get this?
I can't remember the maker's name,
We'll put it up
but it
on
was
socials.
found at a local craft fair here in Vegas. I'll put it up. I'll find out and remember it. But it's really awesome.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Look at it.
Heck yeah. And the raid helmet. I'm gonna send this over by you because you'll be taking this
I need
with
to
you.
rhinestone this.
Yeah, we're gonna rhinestone it out. We're gonna make it a whole big
I got a
thing.
new project to work on.
No, I'm sorry, show, but Dave and I ask Dave. You just ask Dave. I have his pictures on my bed sheets.
Oh.
Yes.
They're
I've
held out with
seen.
staples.
I seen it.
I didn't print them. I
geez.
just,
You just put them on there.
They're just hanging out.
Yeah.
They're literally on the bed sheet.
oh yeah. Yeah.
It's not even comfortable to staple to the
No,
worst, but it's
paper
worth it.
cuts.
You can't
yeah.
miss my face. You see it every time I send it to you in pictures. I love you, Dave. You guys are fantastic. Seriously, you're some of my favorite human beings. Yeah, he does. It's a BAM type. Sorry, Jake, we interrupted you.
Oh,
Jake, how you doing?
I'm good.
Oh, hey.
I will always be interrupted by a raid. We love you guys.
Yeah.
We love you
Yeah.
fucking
Thank
buds.
you,
Yes.
buds.
I love these humans in this room right now. It's just a beautiful man.
I love you, Jake. Shut up.
Yeah.
Come on.
geez.
Oh shit!
I said it first. But it's a great way to send off the year. I love whenever we're in here recording and just doing some fun stuff. I don't know who I'm playing tonight, but
Mm.
we shall see. And what was your question? Christmas specials?
Yeah, do you have a TV show that has a favorite
Oh.
Christmas episode or holiday episode?
It's tough, and I'm bad at picking favorites, but I have to give laurels to Bob's Burgers because they consistently have good Christmas
Yeah.
episodes
That's good.
every
Yeah.
fucking year. So
That would be Nicole's answer as well. I just know that.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her spirit
Yeah.
is within me.
I was
Yeah.
She
are
loves
both-
them
I felt
so
her
much
pinging
that
us.
you got like it was beamed to your brain.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got to take
We are Jake.
Yeah.
I know it's good.
Yeah.
Jay Collage.
What about you, Juby?
What's up, buds? Big Papa in the house. Super excited to be here. Of course, I really want to start the new season, guys. I'm
Yeah.
stoked
Me too.
for it.
Oh
I'm
my
really
gosh,
excited.
I'm
so
real
This is-
stoked.
Some
I'm-
juicy stuff to play with.
Yeah,
Mhm.
juicy,
stoked.
like tasty.
I hate to say it. I think it's my favorite group.
Yeah.
I love all our groups. Obviously, trust me,
Yeah,
I have so much. Like, I
obviously.
cry thinking about them. I care about them so much. But just like pace, like if I'm watching 5 heroes walk into a scene, this group
This will
is
be
like
very interesting.
Yeah.
so cool.
There's just
I'm
such
excited.
a wide amount of stuff to play with.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
And
really, really fun.
The mouth
We've been like
sounds.
briefed.
Wait,
we've been
what?
like
No.
briefed early with like
Right.
a lot of. We know a
With the
lot more.
0.5.
I think.
I thought that was so helpful.
Dude, yeah, the
I
0.5.
love
I'm
that.
definitely gonna adapt that.
I really
Steph
love
has
it.
been,
Like,
because it's like
yeah,
steampunk
both
is
works.
the best because you're gonna make a ton of mouth stuff. So I've just been practicing. She'll be like waking up, walking by, and I'm just like, it's fantastic. I'll have so many good mouth sounds for you guys in chapter 4. I'm telling you,
We'll get
steampunk
into
is
it.
fun to narrate.
Come for the D&D, stay for the mouth sounds.
Stay for the mouth sounds.
Mouth sounds. Well, as far as favorite Christmas episodes of a TV show, I really don't watch that much TV, but I would also have to go with The Office,
Yeah.
Oh,
just
yeah.
because that is one of the
Wow.
things that I've watched a million times over. You know, all 9 seasons, probably about 26
times.
plus.
40
I was
easy.
gonna say 40 for you.
Probably
All
easy,
right.
yeah.
Well,
It's a big comfort show.
Yeah,
it's a big
Yeah.
comfort show.
We took we're like taking steps to not just watch The Office all the time now. 'Cause
Right.
it's always great.
Right?
It gets
It's such
better
a good
each
show.
time. Yeah.
It's too good.
so
But
good,
it's like I was
right?
thinking,
Like The Wire. The
Take a
Wire is
risk.
also incredible.
Oh, I know, right?
I
The
guess
Wire.
The Office has that
Sopranos.
one.
Yeah.
Has that one
Yeah.
episode with the
Yes.
guy.
Oh my God, that dude is insane.
The one guy
yes.
in
yes.
the office.
The guy from
Oh.
The Office and
And
The
he's
Wire.
in the chair, and
Oh.
he's got
Oh my God. Like,
he's
Right?
got he's
You know.
he's the
He does.
chair. Yeah, he's in the office.
Oh man,
Yeah.
it's
Just like-
good. Crazy.
oh,
It's
man.
crazy
Yeah,
good.
you guys are doing
Wire.
so
we can't
good.
spoil it for.
I don't want to. Yeah, exactly.
You can't.
We
yeah,
can't.
You can't apologize for just watching Twitch. You're watching us on Twitch right
Yeah.
now, so don't apologize. We love you so much.
Yeah.
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 We're doing a Christmas episode tonight, so maybe this is your
This-
favorite.
Maybe
Oh
it's your
my
favorite.
God.
I should have said that.
Oh shit, we were supposed to say this.
Guys, did
Wait,
you go
what?
back? Did you read the card? Shit. This is all scripted every moment.
Every time. So speaking of crazy good, I'm gonna pass it over to my good friend.
Oh, that's me.
Crazy
What a
good.
serve.
I'm Bernard.
Nard
I
dog, if you will.
Nardog. Yeah, Nardog if you're feeling nasty. Nardog. I'm excited to be here. I'm so excited to start the new season. I know that and special and all that good stuff. I think this is gonna be really fun because like it is nice to know a lot more. And a lot of that's because we've been building a world up until this point.
Yeah.
So we've like lived history enough to know a bunch of stuff that we can like reference from previous things now, which is kind of fun too.
Honestly, that's like from like an old time D&D player to some of you newer guys. Like there's like, to me, there's a tremendous value in that, right? It's like this thing
Absolutely.
becomes full of the thing you helped describe, right? It's like the things that happen around it get revealed as you go through them. And then there's this like place, and then suddenly it's like a place you've got some shaping in. And like I said, my favorite thing in D&D is going back and finding characters I played like 20 years ago.
Hell
like
yeah.
how often do people stay in the same world when they play? Like for as long as we have.
For as long, that's tough.
We've built a world for like years, and then have like continued
an entire
living
world,
in it. Yeah.
You guys, in fact, you guys built why this world became the way it was too. That was originally written, and then we decided we could prologue. Yeah. I'll just say, Tanya was originally going to create Ganjaria.
Right.
Yeah, in the way I had written it. And so, and then just like, I was like, oh, am I railroading you guys toward an ending when what ending we'll find will be better? And it led to this like beautiful world. Like, it's such a better living world from that too.
Yeah. I
Um,
was gonna say, I mean, other D&D games do take years. However,
If you're lucky.
they don't play every week.
Yeah.
It's like once every 3 months.
Yeah.
And so it's like, oh, you get to play 4 times a year.
And
Yeah, that's crazy.
So it does take years.
my long campaign, 4 years, 4.5 years, character 1 through 20, is in our. That's Graylin Faragor,
Right.
the
Yep.
Griever King. So there's even a little bit of my own taste of that in there too. So I love that. Play Dungeons and Dragons if you're not.
and
Play
then
whatever the fuck. Just play. Play with your friends.
Play.
Have a good time.
fun. It
Enjoy
helps your
yourself.
brain. It's good for your brain.
It's so
Very
cool
great.
to have this like living brain we all share, you know?
Dude,
this
it's wild.
This is our
lore we all
child.
have rattling around our
We all
brains.
have a child. We have
This
a
is
child.
our baby now. Yeah.
Give me back my son.
Yeah. Yeah. This is all our child. And my favorite Christmas episode, I don't want to say, well, I'm just gonna give it up to SNL.
Mhm.
Like those are all pretty fun
Oh, yeah.
and like iconic and silly. And I feel like I equate those with Christmas very much.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
guess like seeing them on like because you just have it on during the holidays anyways, and then they'd have like the lights decorated on the thing,
Yeah.
and so
Yeah.
it's very Christmas.
Dave Clark 5. What is up? What is up to the
We
man?
love Dave
Thank you.
Clark.
Bud, friend of the
Can
show.
we film that? The
We love him so much.
Mhm.
What up for Dave?
Tracy Morgan,
Christmas for
just
you.
beautiful bastard.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of Dave.
Oh, Dave.
Dave is a gift for the studio.
Oh,
A gift.
a gift, a presente.
Who wants to open it? Do you want to roll for it?
Yes.
Oh.
Roll
I was
for
gonna say,
opening.
should be
Whoever
the
rolls
DM.
the highest gets to.
Well, I rolled a 1.
Oh.
15. We got a shit crit that.
Yeah, I got to smoke to that.
7.
Shit crit.
Chick crit.
Oh, yeah, it's on.
Sorry.
Ooh, yeah.
Uh-oh.
What'd you roll, Jake?
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
It worked out.
Makes sense.
Oh, I'm like, that's one of my like ADHD. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I like
Yeah. It's
also,
good.
I like knowing that Dave touched it.
Yeah, Dave touched it. Dave wrapped it.
Ooh.
I'll save this paper.
It's a mimic. Ah! No one checked for traps.
Yeah,
Fucking
that's-
foolish.
So it's,
Wow.
so it's hard to show on the camera, but you have to take a picture of it.
Yes. What I'll, I can, we'll do that. I mean, yeah, it is hard to show. It's a small coin that functions as many different dice types.
Whoa.
And
It's very steampunky.
so yeah, it's
It's
got
steampunky, yeah.
D20 on the outside, D10 there, and a D6, and then you
It's
spin
a
this
spinner.
wheel.
Yes, I've seen
And then when
that.
you lock it
It's
in, you get
fucking
your
badass.
result. That was
What
just
the
a 19
hell?
on
That's
this.
so cool.
Yeah.
Badass.
Yeah.
And it's got a beautiful dragon on it. We'll definitely be throwing this up on the Discord as
Yeah.
well. Dave, thank you so much. This is freaking
Thank you,
wonderful.
Dave. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
I was like, it is very. Oh, light is it?
Oh, light is up.
Guys,
Light
that's
is
great.
up.
It's like
Hey,
free.
shit.
Yeah, ladders up.
Okay, again.
Do it. Clark
For Dave.
Dungeon.
How much is the
Very
courage for
Clark
Dave?
Oh, thanks
Very
for those
Clark.
babies frequency.
It's cool and it's like a fidget spinner. So
I was gonna say, I was like, yeah, I'll just hold on to this over here. And, oh my god! So we were at a white elephant party, but we didn't bring a gift because we're terrible human beings. And Tyler had come out. He lives right over there.
Mm-hmm.
Came out and he was like, yeah, I got this like dumb pen, but it had a Starbucks gift card in it, so it was awesome. And he set it down in front of me, and it was a fidget pen. And I was like, I'm kind of, and I grabbed it. And it's a bunch of magnets that then have steel balls
no,
that
and you're
connect
like
and click and twist and pop, and it's all
locking
so
it.
tactile. Literally, I was like never more aware of like there's some pretty clear. Like I was just like, and for like 10 minutes, just sat there like clicking and twisting magnets. I was like, this is the greatest thing ever. Then I found out you could turn it into a little guy and break up the whole pen and make little magnet art.
What?
Hell yeah.
It's in my backpack for every road trip in the future. But yeah, this is, oh my god. Let's see if we can go a little.
Oh my god, that's cool. Pass it around so everyone.
No!
I won't.
Shut up!
It's
I
ours.
rolled highest.
I want to hold it in my
Oh,
hand.
please do.
But you rolled a 1.
You have. Meaner
Yeah,
than
it's all
that.
right. Yeah, it's all right. Wheel.
Stepmom.
Baby gets what baby wants. Okay.
This is what happens when Nicole's not at the table.
That's it.
Fight.
The president's gone.
Quit pulling your sister's hair.
This is so cool.
Don't make me turn the stream around. That was so good, Seth. I'll turn it around.
I'm sharing, okay? I'm sharing.
Oh, I missed
I'm sharing.
Dave. All right, Dave. I'm sorry.
Sorry, Dave.
Sorry, Dave. We all get close. Okay.
Sorry, Dave.
Sorry.
Jake just steals it.
Oh, honestly, Dave, I love that so much.
He's swallowing it.
It's still spinning. I'll get it out. I'll get it out of you.
I will get it out of you.
Yeah.
That's a
I
threat.
bet that.
That's a promise.
It rained a little
Good.
bit on
It's
the
just a little
table.
on the table. It's
It's good.
shiny,
It's
it's
a gift.
gold, and it's pretty.
Oh my god.
Yeah. What?
It was the hand. I was like,
I can't lie. I've lost track. Where were we?
What's your favorite
friendship.
Christmas thing?
Oh,
Yeah.
it's Simpsons. I think of the Santa's Little Helper episode, but I don't think that's the one I'm thinking of. But it's
Oh, it's
I have
so
my warmest
weighty.
Christmas memories.
Yeah, it's.
I like
the heck
Christmas
of it.
was kind of terrible, and so I don't. It's a weird holiday for me. But yeah, The Simpsons was a point of joining that, and then of course The Office is fantastic.
Nice.
So,
yeah, right. We've all seen it.
yeah.
It's. I feel like
I
it's
like
a
The
comfort
Wire.
show for so many people.
Love Actually.
We've all seen the
Oh
Oh my
Office.
god.
And they don't have a bad Christmas episode.
No, they
No,
don't.
they
There's
don't.
multiples.
No,
They're
they
all
don't.
Brenda knows.
The Sweeney Todd episode is my favorite.
Yeah.
It's not a Christmas episode, but
I didn't know they did this, but I'm going to shout
You
this
do.
out. Cardman is on a
Okay.
40 stream
Yeah.
streak
I stopped
of the
it.
show. My God. I didn't know that was a thing.
That's a 1 across the D8, D4.
Hey, yo, yeah. South Park did have some killer Christmas specials. That's because Trey Parker's brilliant. I did Cannibal the Musical. I was lucky enough to play his role, Alfred Packer. But we did like a huge run here in Vegas. And we got to meet like some of the crew. And it's like universally all of them were just like, yeah, he's like an epic level genius. Like it's hard to, I always thought it would be the other way around. And then I found out he was like the one that like just gets it. They're a powerful duo, of course, but like,
Oh,
yeah, Trey is
Matt?
just,
Yeah.
man. Trey is such a
Savant.
brilliant man.
It's nice when you're just like, oh, they're actually really cool.
Yeah.
I admire them and they're cool.
Oh, yeah, they're cool.
Yeah, thank goodness.
that's
Yeah.
nice.
It's like you didn't have to. Oh, they show them all. Grim with a 22-month stream. Look at you guys with all this beautiful love and support.
Thank
Um, it's back in my hand. And I can't stop. It's quiet enough that I don't think it'll bother you guys.
It
Like my
spins
mouse
so
clicking.
fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
This
guys.
is better than
It's
clicking
so
my mouse
It's very
around.
satisfying how all the numbers blur.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I can
When you
see him
spin
too
it,
much,
yeah.
it'd be a problem. Okay.
There's lots of good things about this.
Yeah. This is a win, guys. We're gonna shut the stream down.
We're
Just
gonna
know that.
I'm busy.
I'm gonna need like 3 hours,
busy.
Yeah.
and we'll play with that.
I love your character so much. And
Yeah, you guys are
They're gone, yeah.
And they're fucking
Their head
dead.
fell off.
Dead.
Interesting.
poison gas land.
And it's gone.
Sorry.
That's so funny.
All right, I did want to do a little shout out to our readers last time. The worst of times, new buds of the show, bringing their people our
yeah.
way.
Nice.
We had a nice little Thanksgiving smoke. I can pull that out of the dock. Doesn't need to be here anymore, but it was fun. I'm glad it was there. And then honestly, we're about to get ready for kind of a big push here in the studio. We've started a new original works group here in Las Vegas. There's a lot of really cool, amazing work coming from local Vegas creators. We've done like over 20 original pieces in 2 months, and it's fucking great. Some of that content is over at Art Hard Studios. Obviously, Weed&d is still going to be tearing. We're going to be starting up some live shows here at lounges in town, and so it is a great time if you're looking for a Christmas gift to help beautiful people. Our Patreon is the best way to support everything we do here at Art Hard Studios.
Yeah, it is.
Gift.
Christmas gift. Christmas gift. Christmas gift. Over at Patreon, we get the highest percentage of what you donate, and we're about to be making some big moves. We've got some green screen stuff in the works. We've got some short films. It's going to be an awesome year, 2025, baby. So yeah, if you're here with us on Twitch, type !Patreon or patreon.com/WeeDnD. We are still in the last phases of our merch store over at arthardstudios.square.site. It's beautiful coffee cups like these. He's beautiful.
Mugs.
Whoa.
Look at that.
Gorgeous.
Look at that
black
mug.
handle.
That's
Look at that mug.
black handle, white black on the
Gorgeous.
inside.
Also, check out the coffee cup.
There's all, yeah, right? Nugrats. Our main art by Vlad Kolinik. There's t-shirts, there's art prints. Shout out, Grim Wilder has the complete WeeDnD art
Sure
collection.
does.
And he even has an original piece that was made for him in one of our Patreon giveaways. So he actually has a more complete version of our art than I do.
Yeah.
I even sent him a picture I drew because I remember that day I was doing that little art phase. And I was like, I'm going to give you like a BAM too.
No, he drew.
You draw.
No,
he drew.
I drew.
He drew.
He
I
drew.
drawed. Did. I drawed. Headed.
He drew you
headed of.
You draw.
Maybe we all need to draw something for Grim.
Let's. All right. Yeah, that's it.
Merry Christmas,
Merry
Grim.
Christmas,
Merry
Grim.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas. And all you guys, seriously, it's we're not going to be here during like the sappiest emotional parts of the year. So just want to take a second. Titty from the house.
Titty Prime.
We have actually, while Titty's here, this is perfect. We have Titty Prime, a phenomenal pro DM, a huge, wonderful member of our community, and a fantastic lady. Has let us be the namers of some of her smoking pieces. She has a new one, and we're going to drop it here and try to come up with a name for it.
Oh,
It's so cool.
So I said I would throw it to the cast. Now I have one,
crazy.
and you're going to have to beat it. So good luck.
Perfect for
Good luck.
DMing wizardress.
That's a cool piece. That's
Yeah, it's a super dope piece.
Is it dropping this?
The picture of it's in Discord.
I think she
yes.
posted it.
Yes.
Yeah, I think she posted
Yeah,
And we
yeah.
got a couple of name votes too from the
Oh,
buds.
Yeah, there's some good stuff in there too. Yeah, we don't need to
Sound like
finalize it today.
Orb
But
of Confusion.
yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, there was the chronatic orb.
Yeah.
And I was like, what if it was like a
Oh.
magic item where it was like ponder, like pondering your orb thing.
Yeah.
Ponder the chronatic orb. So I was like, I like that. There's been some dope offers in there.
Good.
If anybody here watching right now has any cool names, we'll throw them all in together, and we'll let you know when Titty picks the name from our selection.
Mm-hmm.
Orbson Wells.
Orbs. Bro, you just came up with that. Damn. You should be sitting in this seat.
I was going to call it the Flow Globe.
The flow.
I'm pretty proud of Orbson Wells.
Orbs.
I'm pretty proud of that.
Oh, the French.
The French.
Oh, you could do. What is it? I'm forgetting his name. Dang.
Name
D&D
it.
lore fail.
Name it
Florb.
Jake.
Sorry.
Uh-oh.
Jake.
Right, bong, Jake.
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 One day you had the mug where it's just my name on it.
I just
I'm like,
Wait a minute.
no, Jake.
No, Jake.
No, I Jake.
you're right.
She Jake.
I Jake.
Tyler
He
Fair's
drew.
rules.
I drew.
I Jake.
She Jake.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we switch seats. It's fun. We switch bodies
I'm
too.
just like slowly gaslighting Jake into thinking that he's me and I'm him. Yeah.
And it's working.
And it's working. It's working.
Clearly.
Guys,
Clearly.
the plan that I hatched up years ago is working.
Read your envelopes.
Yeah.
You gave us some years.
Yeah, no, that's a really cool bong too. Where did you get it?
Yeah,
Tell
that's,
us.
I've
Yeah.
never seen anything like that.
I want to hear
Anything. Give it to
all
me.
that.
Give it to us.
Give it
Just
to
give
me.
it to us.
Give me in my hand
Bully
right
you.
now.
Dude, give it to
Top
me.
the fibers of the internet.
Yeah.
Top dandy.
What if it was just like, I wish I was that good at
Like
DM.
So fucking cool.
Yeah, I love weird pipes and pieces like that. There's this other company called Second Chance High, and they find vases at secondhand stores, and then they
Vases.
make them.
Get out of here.
Boo!
I deserve
out
that.
of here.
I deserve that.
I want my boner arrow.
I'll eat it. I'll eat it.
Eat that more popcorn. You eat it. Eat the kapoop. And they turn them into pieces. They're really good.
Pisces.
It's pronounced Pisces, actually.
I'm just like,
Yeah.
You guys are my favorites.
I'm a Taurus, but thank you.
thank you.
I am a Pisces. A February Pisces.
I'm a
The right-
Leo, in case anybody's
Oh, of
wondering.
course.
Nobody was wondering.
Canna
But I'm a Leo,
style.
I have to say.
I love Canna style.
So Leo.
You guys, if you don't treat yourself to fun pieces and fun like things to grind with, or like this, like let's get baked, like you know what I'm saying, like if you don't treat yourself to these things, like life is so short and we're
Yeah.
all gonna die. So
Yeah.
just like
Buy the Rick and Morty bong.
yeah, do the
Is what I'm saying.
Play-
You felt it in
do
your soul.
it. Yeah, like who cares?
Just
Like
enough.
You liked it.
Get the toe accessories for your crocs.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah, 'cause it's like a little
They're called
project to do.
gibbets.
Like we're gonna die one day.
Is that
Like
the
just
name
fucking
Oh,
Not giblets.
Yeah.
All right,
They're called
gibbets.
gibbets.
Especially when we
Oh,
start
it's
foot
like-
cam, we're gonna need gibbets.
Yeah, yeah. That's
Wonder
Do we have
big.
anything else? I don't remember.
So on that note of dying or not,
Crashy.
what are we doing?
We got us a little ritual we like to do around here. Maybe I have to get another drink, so I'm going to set up so that I can run to get it while the theme plays.
Oh.
Make sure you're not going to light any of your friends, family, or household pets on fire and go.
I'm already super.
Lighters up. Let's play some D&D.
Wow.
Weed&D, high fantasy, literally for you and me. So load up bowl and make a roll to take control. Weed&D.
Fowler.
Whoa. I got my drink.
Sure did.
Am I muted? I was muted the whole time. Oh, God. I made it back. You were thrilled.
He ran.
You were thrilled.
He ran.
It's a big shop.
He ran so far away.
Yeah, the studio is pretty big. So you have it, like having to run all the way to the other side where the refrigerator is.
Well, and then run it and like trying to pick up a joint and light it too. I didn't give myself any chance to breathe.
Yeah.
That's true. But you know
Basically, I'm a hero.
Who needs to breathe? That's for nerds.
Losers.
There they say that heroes save us.
Oh, I love you guys. Nicole, this is what happens.
See?
All right.
See?
We are doing us a little Winter Wonderland one shot.
Get ready for the map, you guys.
Oh, here we go. I'm excited for
Here we
this.
go.
Get ready.
If you will please allow me
Oh, shit.
Oh.
to set the mood.
Oh.
'Twas the night before Yuletide in the Indicus land, where frost lay like glitter on snow-covered sand. The wind through the pines sang a cold, eerie tune as the moonlight gleamed bright through the evergreen gloom. The villagers rested their heaths burning bright, but deep in the maze something stirred in the night. The Feywild's magic, a green glowing haze, whispered through the air, filling hearts with a craze. The frostbite and shadows, the creatures that dwell, were stirring in the maze where the secrets did swell. Twisting and turning, the paths went askew, with secrets to uncover, if you dared to pursue. The GANJA, so potent, the magic they sought, could turn the night's frost into warmth if they caught. The plant in its bloom in the purest of green, a gift for the season, the rarest ever seen. So gather adventurers bold and with care, for Yuletide awaits in the frosty night air. With courage and wit and a heart full of cheer, solve the maze's riddle before the dawn draws near. Where are my glasses? Ooh. Pickles on Wii.
We?
You're floating in the kind of nebulous dream space.
Okay.
You know, your muscles sore from training arduously with the Lord of Lost Time, this man who's taken you outside of kind of the scope of things and is training you for some incredible, battle for it to come. He's been having you drift through the dream weave and familiarize yourself with different dreams occurring within it without being beholden to them. You see a child dreaming of sugar plums by a campfire as you float by one dream. So you see the dream of pickles on weed. Yeah, you grab one of those sugar plums. You see some squire's dream as you drive by as he rides on his master's horse with a gleaming gold sword in hand. You see the gathered dreams of the people of Ganjaria as you float above them. You can almost distinguish which kingdom you're nearby based on the season that their dreams take place in. Suddenly you notice there's this large tree, similar to the mana tree that sits at the heart of the country where Queen Mab's throne sits as she rules the land that she created. You see this looming dark tree that's blooming from within this one dream. It extends beyond the multitudes of the dreams of all the people of Ganjaria. It itself reaches out and almost becomes the entire night sky, this weaving dark bloom of purple and green magics. And you notice there's this little star pierced right near the top of the tree. And suddenly, it shoots out of the tree and flies past you. Give me a dexterity check.
Oh, Jesus.
Give me a dexterity. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I was going to say it would fly past you, but Pickles is super fast, so.
Yeah. We'll find out. 17.
Nice.
So 24?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Okay.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, you see, it's like it goes, and you're like, and move with it.
I don't even turn around.
Yeah. Just,
and for those of you that do not remember, Pickles is a small teddy bear, like 2 feet tall.
yes.
He's
Cuddle
little.
forged.
He's a cuddle forged, so he's like a mixture. What he thought was a like war forged and like a stuffed animal, like an animatronic stuffed animal. But then he found out that he was meat because he got rot grubs.
Yeah.
His
Working inside.
under his skin. So yeah, he's just like a 2 foot tall teddy bear that doesn't have like a mouth, and there's so many questions. He's got just like a very blank looking face. It's not like Ted, the movie teddy bear. He's just like an old school, very classic looking, like Winnie the Pooh bear.
Right.
And so he just has like no emotion on his face. He smokes cigarettes and he has a French accent.
Yeah.
And he's a monk. He's
a
at this point a level 8 monk.
Yeah, and Pickles has been training for a while outside of the war, it's Gokuing as we like to.
Pretty much, yeah.
Pretty much
He's training because he was Cuddle Forged are creatures that were created to help fight nightmares for children, right? So kids have little stuffed animals, and these animals also kind of can go into like the celestial, can go into like the mental, the Feywild, like wherever dreams lie, and they can fight bad dreams and keep bad dreams at bay. So the queen of the woman that's like created this whole world is having nightmares. So Pickles is training to get, he's training to like get ready to fight like a god's nightmare.
And this has all the trademarks of what you've trained in here.
Yeah.
You've seen Mab.
Officially everything I remember.
Yeah. And he goes,
yeah. And he's wah, 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 and he's very exactly what you would think. Smokes a cigarette almost all the time. Yeah.
But yeah, so Pickles, you're floating here, and again, you see it kind of shoot past you, but normally in this weave, you just float from one dream into another. What you've been training, spending all this time with the Lord of Lost Time, you feel like you can kind of pull from dreams to like weave you through this kind of nebulous liminal space.
Yeah.
And so rather than allowing it to fly by, as it goes past you, you notice this little star. It's swirling within it are the signs of all 4 seasons: spring, summer, winter, fall, or autumn and fall. Anyway, I fucked that up. But you see, and it's being held by this weird little pixie demon. He's got like bat wings, and you actually know like demons right now are currently mixing with Titania's magic, her sister, and so like demons and Mab are kind of at odds right now.
Okay.
You see there's this kind of demonic little imp-looking guy. He's got blue skin and a big sharp nose, kind of leathery bat wings to his back and these long curling hands. He's got like a snarling menace. He has like sharp teeth that stick out and one like a slippery, like sharp pointed tongue. But you see, looks at you as you kind of float back with him, and you guys stare each other in the eyes for a moment. It's like still, and he's like, he's trying to pull on you. Give me I need my D20 back. Give me you can either do acrobatics or athletics. He's going to try to wrench this from you. Athletics. 23.
I rolled a 19.
Oh, so you actually win. So you see he's like he's like spinning with you. He's like trying to pull it off. You can see. Yeah, Pickles. He's trying to like pull it toward. You can feel what he's trying to do. He's trying to bring it toward. You look over and you see another little dream world, and you can see it's got that black blight twisting energy inside of it. And you can almost see the shimmering body of a different woman sitting in a black throne. Yeah, it's definitely a demonic dream realm that this thing's trying to pull it into. And instead, you're able to kind of rift it away from him and throw it into your own dream world.
Okay.
You see it crashes into the Indicus Empire. You see the kind of wind falling, you and this creature both holding onto the stars, or kind of hurling through this dream. It is still a dream, however, but it's like you're looking around and you see kind of like the dream of the Indicus Empire itself, this massive city that's serving and protecting the world all around it, not beholden to all these strange ancient blood feuds that actually limit the empire itself. This appears to be a young boy that lives in Fuckmire, and he's dreaming of how the city is now rebuilding and how he wants to be a celebrity. He wants to be like well known for his music. And so you like notice, because again, as training in dreams, like whose dream is this? You feel almost pulled to it. So you're holding on to this as you guys hurl to the ground. You see there's this large audience. There's this little boy like strumming away on like a 3-stringed guitar. star. He has no performing ability. He's like, my favorite thing is these 3 strings. And everybody's in rapturous applause in the audience. And you just land on a whole bunch of them and they scatter to the sides. Nobody even reacts. You see, they're just like, oh, what's a fine boy? What's a fine boy? And they're looking around. You see, there's like a dad looking guy that's like, there you go, son, you're doing great. And he's like, oh, Paul. Yeah. And you see, as you land, this little star falls in front of you. You see this weird imped creature looks up at you menacingly. Who are you?
Your worst nightmare.
You start punching and hitting, and finally he like deflects back. You know, he seems to be pretty powerful as well. That kind of like demonic energy. Just roll a d20. Tell me who gets higher.
I got a 9.
Okay, so I got 17. Yeah. So you see, it's like you are like just manhandling him, and suddenly he goes, and there's 3 of them casting a mirror image. And so you're like, this isn't your first mirror image, you know? So, but you're like going through your battle training and just, it's going back and forth, but ultimately you see the mirror images of him, when you start punching through all of them, they're all gone, and he has turned invisible. Well, do you have anything for seeing invisibility?
No.
I'll give you the credence of that. And then you see as well, right as the star begins to get picked up, it freezes. You hear the voice of Lord of Lost Time. This is what you've been training for. Mab's dreams have grown hostile. The world attempts to steal from her in her slumber. I need you to gather 4 teenagers with attitude. No, I'm kidding. Gather 4 of the greatest of our warriors.
I do not want to work with teenagers.
Triceratops. I tried.
Try harder tops.
Tried my best tops.
Yeah, he's like, walk through our hall of heroes and gather 4 of your finest. You will need help with this task.
All right.
You see, suddenly, you're very familiar with the Hall of Heroes. You have you walk through it all the time. It's like all these gathered people from the Everendell length back lore of that Lore of Lost Time has been gathering in this like mausoleum of memory. And it's got all these like kind of classic NPCs and PCs of the WeeDnD.
Ubaru.
Ubaru. Yeah, you see it's like both versions. It's like him with skin and then like the weird skeleton.
Yeah, I want Ubaru. All of them. Ubaru. And the guy that was, his body was stuck a certain way.
Kamal.
Oh, yeah.
And Boxo.
Yeah, you're seeing yeah, he's doing the flip. Yeah. But yeah, it's all, exactly. All the great hits, including like Beyond the pre-show adventures and like it's like Martha Goutshire's in there.
Oh shit!
Gary Greenhart, J.T. Bowling, Bruno. It's again like all of the greats. Brian the Crocodile, not even the Dracodile, the Crocodiles.
Oh my god, you guys! Oh my god,
David.
So basically, he's been like, hero, you've got to like help break this dream. You've been doing this. You've been going into Fey dreams and shifting the power out of it. Fey creatures, when they dream, actually draw real magical power from it. And Mab, as you've learned from Lord of Lost Time, has been in a deep slumber now for some months.
That's sleepy bitch.
So either she is gathering a bunch of magical power for some unknown reason, or she is stuck in her dreams. That is to be determined. Right now, is this seed, this star of seasons, is akin to how to break this dream.
Okay.
I believe you.
So I get to choose from.
Yeah, it's like the straight up like 64, like Smash Brothers 64 character screen. There's just Cloud's in there. I'm putting Cloud in there. You could be Cloud too.
Oh shit!
And nice. Oh my god, Goku!
Goku's in there. Yeah, any show canon characters.
Okay.
I'm like Goku.
You
can be Grim of Fuckmeyer.
Are you guys okay with whatever I choose? Like, we kind of talked, like, is it okay whatever I choose to do?
Do something big and weird, please.
Do
we talked about doing something crazy. So
Crazy.
Something crazy.
Okay, a Lord of Lost Time.
You see just kind of that cosmic sense of him observing from beyond the dream realm. He's not inside with you.
No.
Yeah. He's awake.
He just
looks sleepy.
A Lord of Lost Time. So we are going to be fighting nightmares,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, this is you've been through a few dreams. You don't know why what this little boy's dream would be like, but you know the dream can exist beyond the dreamer. So it seems like if he was going to try to get out of here, he would be pursuing the same course.
Are there any pictures of moi?
Oh yeah, the whole chapter 2, like the entire
Everyone's
squad
there?
is there. Yeah, actually, chapter 1, chapter 2.
Okay.
Gary Greenhart, Digby Mole Eggington.
Okay.
His picture is falling down the
He's
stairs.
falling down the stairs.
Oh, jeez. Cripes.
Cripes.
Okay. Well, okay.
I was
Well, if
gonna
we are
say.
going to fight nightmares, maybe we should be using nightmare fighters and no one else in the squad fights nightmares. So I'm going to walk up to a picture of myself.
Just you
And,
look at a picture of you.
and I'm gonna take a moment to see if the Lord of Lost Time does not like that. If that is
He's
okay.
distracted. He's like, no, yeah. You see, he looks. He's like, you feel that again. It's like he's very hard to read, and it's like anytime you feel like he might be happy with you, it feels the other way, and quite the opposite. Like when you think he's mad at you, he's smiling. Like he's such a complex person to read, but there is like the corner of his mouth folds up. Like you're not wrong. Like that is if you're gonna assault nightmares, like the assault nightmare would do well.
Cool. I have this little jar of pickles that Jake got me.
Oh, no.
So I want to summon
Wait.
3 more pickles.
You see, he's like, wait, no.
so
Cigarettes.
Oh,
everybody gets a pickle.
Oh my god.
All right.
right.
Pickle party.
Pickle party.
Wait, they're so cute though.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
So if you guys, so I
Take that mirror image. I got a mirror image of my own.
yeah. Because that was the other thing is if this dude duplicated,
That's so
then
funny.
maybe I should try that. If we're gonna be dealing with people that can become multiple people,
Yeah.
I'm going to be multiple. And so I put my hand out and I touch it and I go like do 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 do.
Yeah, it's like stop.
Yeah,
All the
yeah.
other pictures are turning into pickles.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
only hero in the Hall of Heroes.
Honestly,
Welcome to Pickles Zarya.
pickles.
Season 3.
Pickles season pickles.
Okay. So this is easier. You have access to all the character sheets in D&D Beyond. Pickles is you should be usable by all you guys, so you could open it. We were going to leave. This
Oh
is
no!
all
Now
like...
you're gonna know all my
Yeah.
secrets.
Now
No
you're
god.
like, hates Abby? What
What
what's
the?
this note?
Why did that
What's
bring
this
me in
note?
here?
The NPC.
Yeah, you had to put that in there.
You didn't have
You
to do
didn't have
that.
to write that
You
down.
just wrote it.
You took the time. Wait, it says just saved right now.
Stop reading.
What the hell?
Abby, this is why I hate you.
Oh god.
Yeah. So don't forget you can throw. Don't forget these are all my sons. Do not talk to me and my sons ever again.
My son.
Yeah.
Just a little
Are we
smaller.
slightly
They're
smaller?
just like a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Slightly less muscular.
Yeah. Do not talk to my sons ever again. So there's like a bunch of bears.
So we're all playing pickles?
Yeah.
oui.
Welcome. Mais oui.
Oh, we got to do that.
Yeah. If you are okay with it.
Oh yeah, no. My French is
What have we
awesome.
done?
So that's gonna be fun.
Do a Russian pickles. I'm fun with that's fun. What if they're all they can
Yeah,
be
what if
different?
they're from different places?
That can
You know, like
be
when
the
you get
same.
a bad jar, there's like a
love-
different one in there.
Yeah.
They are my sons and I
They're
love
cooking.
them no matter what. I love my son.
All right, so
And we entered the pickle verse.
Hello. Hello.
yes.
Yeah, and don't forget, you guys, we have a speed of 55.
So fast.
Yes. All right.
Wow. We are how you say fast.
Fast.
I'm gonna get it.
So yeah, it's all this the same teddy bear. And they are my
There's just
sons.
no mouths, no any like distinguishing colors, like purple cape, yellow cape.
Oh, no, the bears are different colors like Yoshi's.
Yes.
So
Okay.
she's
What color Yoshi are you?
I'm the green pickles.
Okay.
It's just Yoshi.
That's fine. It counts.
I don't want to be the pink one.
Okay.
Okay, but pickles isn't normally green.
You're right.
So
Yeah.
it's not just
You're
Yoshi.
right. I was
The
just
brown
mad
one
that
would
just
have
Yoshi's green.
been. I'm excited
Pick
to
a
be
variant,
green.
Abby.
Mom's gonna yell at us again.
I went straight to Super Mario Brothers.
She said it's gonna turn this
the yellow one
Steph Mazel said earlier
No.
that she would
I don't know
turn
why
the
I
stream
was
around.
Yeah,
so
it's fine.
I
Yeah,
heard
you
it.
made a fine
I heard
choice.
it.
Yeah,
I love
green is
green.
good.
I would like to be the red pickle. Spicy. Like the French always eat spicy food.
No objection to the color
French.
Drew wanted. Interesting.
The red one shoots fireballs. It's Super Mario. It's again, Super Mario.
The yellow pickle.
Yeah.
What are you?
The yellow
The
pickle.
yellow pickle. Oui. Oh my god.
Excellent.
What have we done? And Pickles, what color are you? You're still brown?
Yeah, I'm the same.
Okay.
I am just a bear. I
You're
don't
just like,
know. Yeah.
Three come out. All right, so you kind of like formulate. You see Lord of Lost Time gestures off. You notice that the where the star was is suddenly that little time freeze that he's given you to kind of assemble your party is gone. You see this little glimmering dot disappear as it mixes with his invisibility magic, and you can see the edge of this boy's dream. It's like, again, for the most part, in any dreamscape, you're not creating the wholeness of the world around you, just kind of the scenes and areas that you need. But you start to watch as these dark, infernal, again, demonic shapes start forming as if this strange creature is running into and formulating his own extensions in this dream. So he's kind of creating this monolith as he runs forward. So that's the direction of him, Pickles is. But yes, this little star that you saw stolen from the dream, if you can fracture this dream that has this giant mana tree inside of it, it's sure to give you some answers about this Queen Mab, story, and lead you toward ultimately what you're being trained for. If not, maybe the back door into her mind itself.
Let us go do that.
So as you guys just kind of shift off and go, you see this little boy I'm still playing my 3-string song. And the dad's like,
I know, it
my
is-
son,
it's
I'm
bad.
so proud of
It
you.
is
The child is not good at playing the music.
We are not. No.
My ears.
You see, he's like, what? He heard it. It's his dream. He's like, what'd you say?
Shut up.
Dad! He's like, you know what? You're right. My kid's the worst. And he's like, oh. And it starts turning into a nightmare.
Oh
You see, with the access of this demonic energy to the dreamscape, you watch as the nebulous purple and green magics that kind of shimmer at the edge of the space start having this kind of cold, creeping flow to them, similar to the dream he was trying to pull it to in the first place,
Right.
but not nearly as strong.
Excellent.
But you can kind of see the kid sitting there. And he's like, you're right. I ain't no good at this. But you know what? I'm good enough. And his dad's like, no, son, you really should quit. He's like,
What? See, that is the idea of nightmares is you can plant seeds very easily. So make sure you are speaking, how do you say?
Like a farmer planting their seeds.
Oui. Positively planting seeds.
Understood.
There is a cool way to look like a real musician. And I want to hand him one of the cigarettes. Even if he's holding it while he's playing his little... if he's holding it while he's strumming.
Jake Taylor, you bring up a great fact. +5 to performance if you're smoking a cigarette. I didn't write the rules.
When he hands it over, I want to light it with the power of my fists, with just the friction of them punching so fast.
You see he's strumming on it. Cigarette, this nice little J.
He's a little boy. He's not smoking. He's just holding it.
He's just holding it, It doesn't have to be lit. That's how powerful it is. It's so strong.
Ridiculous.
You see exactly what Pickles is talking about. You guys know because you're all Pickles. Yeah. But you realize that he's like, and I ain't no good at this. And he sees the attention on him and he's like, but if I actually learn, bloom, bloom. And you realize what he's seeing. He won't be this performer. He won't ever have his dream if he doesn't actually take the steps by which to get there. And so in this kind of sorrowful moment, you see he sits down and you guys kind of offering him aid. You see that creeping spread of the infernal magics is somewhat stuck. This is no longer a nightmare nor a dream, but there is something happening, a seed planted in the mind of this child, that now there is actually some future to this idea. If he wants this thing, sit down, learn how to play the 3-string guitar.
You're doing better.
This is the dad's like,
That was good.
no, he's the worst.
Yeah.
Beat up his dad.
Yeah, let me beat up his dad.
Not Nightmare Dad.
Roll for initiative. No, I'm just
Just wait till
That's
that
4 Pickleses.
poison his dinner.
Poison his dinner.
He's like, all right.
Yeah.
I hate
See?
son. He does.
Use the pain for your music and then poison his email.
Yeah. Bonne chance.
So yeah, you see, as this kid you've stabilized the spread of this nightmare state. You know that the darker it goes into nightmares, the more like the nightmares within them, the creatures of night that you fight, are that when the environment begins to aid them, that's where even you and all your strength can become overwhelmed. So you are, cautious to this. This is not your first nightmare.
No.
This ain't my first.
But yeah, you see as you kind of like see the crowd reacting, they're like, man, that cigarette isn't lit. That kid's so cool. And they're like, yeah, and he's willing to embrace change. You know what I mean? Like it's just like a bad dream of a little boy.
Making him smoking.
He's really willing to embrace change. Look at him just smoking.
Look at him smoking away.
Wow.
Just giving up on school, smoking. My God, he's just really going.
You guys don't have that dream all the time?
Do drugs, kids.
Nicotine.
Play games.
Reagan the barber is like, that kid's badass.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's cool.
Wow. He's got a cigarette in the glass. I don't know.
Burning.
It works somehow.
Okay, it's not just our campaign. I've talked to many DMs, and it's just like if you got a bartender, he is cleaning a glass with a towel, bro. That's his action.
He has to.
All right, so you see Lord of Lost Time as he's like, all right, Pickles he's like this creature is known as Glimmertwig. He's a demon that works for Lady Titania herself. He's like one of her court. And so it appears that Titania has been trying to rifle this thing from her sister's dream. For what ends, unknown. But if you can get it back from Glimmertwig, that'll be the key into Mab's true dream, which you saw where the mana tree was.
So we're supposed to get something back from Glimmertwig?
That star, that he took.
Oh, the star.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry if that wasn't clear.
No.
I was still kind of like thinking about Pickle stuff.
Super.
Yeah, it's
super on.
Always ask. It's never. Are you? Dude, me too. Everybody was like, "Lighters up," and then somebody came and
I
was
was like,
"Lighters up." There was a raid. Dave's here.
Lighters up.
You know what? We might as well.
Abby, you look dead of myself.
I'm already. I'm gonna get hired.
Classic Pickles on Weed.
You know what I didn't do? Tell you the other thing. It was in the rhyme, and I forgot to mention it in this. As I have said with one-shots, it's impossible to end them. And so I, as a DM, highly recommend with any one-shot element, if you're trying to build toward a certain timetable, make it real. The conventions of D&D, trust me, there's a flexiness to it. It's not like time. Flexibility is the word that actually exists that I should have used in that case. Thank you, Drew.
I thought he meant flux, as in capacity.
Yeah, I thought he meant flux. I was kind of flexibility. Like what I said the first time.
Fluxiness.
A certain flexiness.
A fluxonity.
But yes, this will be, that the time for sleep, where all of these dreams will close down, except for Mab's, because she hasn't stopped dreaming, is 1 hour. So there's this strange, building in front of you that he's bringing into trying to corrupt this dream state. You guys are trying to catch up with him and get to the star in an hour. Now that'll start in 8 minutes. So up until that point, we can.
Thank you, 8.
Yes. Thank you, 8. Right.
I got Pickles. You did not pee.
This is. I'll just go ahead and take you into the
Pickles. Pickles on pee.
Pickles on pee-pee.
As be known as trickers.
Nice.
On
Wee Wee.
I didn't think of this.
Okay, so real quick, and that's kind of at the point where it's like, you've got an hour of real time. This could be an extended period. It could be weeks in here in the dreamscape. But in 1 hour of our time, like Brandon, Drew's time, you got an hour, kids.
What about those two?
Yeah, what about us? What about Abby Jake's?
We established where the timeline is. We're good. We're good.
We make our own time.
We're good.
You're smoking cigarettes.
They will handle
Sorry, I
it.
didn't get the fucking email. I'm sorry.
Sorry, it's a fight.
You gotta take me off the junk
Now
list.
you're on the left, we fight more.
I know. We argue on this side.
the way that you said fuck them reminded me of like how I imagine you'd be in like a situation where it's like, oh, there's aliens attacking you,
like real life,
and you'd be like, no, fuck them. No, we're not. We're leaving. No, we're leaving. Mom, we're leaving.
Do you feel like dying?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go help them.
Yeah, go.
I'm gonna go live.
Fuck them. Yeah. Yeah, it's called fuck them. No, fuck them.
Oh.
That was really funny.
All right. 7 minutes.
the one logical person.
Checking out Pickles' sheet real quick because it's like there's not a ton of what's great
Pickle
about
sheet.
monks. They have like a pretty straightforward. They have cool stuff that they can do. Feel free to like dive into that.
The tampering.
Yeah, they have a cigarette that they can flick for range. And the action sex like flurry of blows, the key points, all that stuff. Brenna has played Pickles. I'm here as well. I'll have the sheet. The plan.
You've still got some mine now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can end one effect on yourself that is causing you to be charmed or frightened. So if anyone does the thing, you can just be like,
nice.
nope, not anymore.
That's cool.
I wish I would have known that.
I think it's new.
No, I mean, there's some fear stuff in it.
Ah,
Great. Now you'll get to use your cool stuff.
Well, I'm a nightmare guy, so anyway,
I'm a
so
nightmare
it makes
guy.
sense.
That's what I did in college.
Yeah, because I know they like did
Nightmare
new
guy.
things. But yeah, Unarmed Strike, we got 2 of those.
8
Flurry
key
of Blows is
points.
fun.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
got a
go
lot of
nuts.
key.
Flurry of Blows is always really fun.
Yeah, Flurry Blow is a nice way to get an extra attack. I think you have 2 attacks.
I do have
this turn,
telekinetic shove now too, which
Oh,
is
yeah,
fun.
your little push.
Unarmed Strike.
But yeah, and then again, like primarily, like I said, these won't be extreme combat scenarios. I think primarily a bulk of these could be handled however that you choose to do them. But I did want you to have like your character. It was an opportunity to kind of like look like an X-Men arcade game that had all access to all of our characters.
Nice.
Teenage
But
Mutant
it's
Turtles arcade game.
We were
yeah,
joking.
Turtles in Time.
Yeah, we were joking about it.
It's so good.
Into
Oh my
it.
God.
It's
So
fun.
why not?
I went
We
with
might
a
as
joke.
well.
I went with a joke.
Yeah, it's a good joke. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually, you're right though. Like in this scenario,
It's
this
like
is
we
kind of the
joked
perfect
about
person.
it. And I
If
want to
we
make
ever
it
play
real.
Yeah.
the X-Men arcade game, I will play Colossus.
Yeah. That's so good.
Okay, mage hands. You can do little goofy mage hand stuff.
But how far away is the Glimmertwig?
So he is like
yeah.
run away in this time. Like Lord of
He
Lost
is
Time, like stop.
gone.
Like I said, where the star is gone, but you see this like giant shit. Again, he's a powerful infernal. He is an imp, but he's a very like high up in the ranks imp that's working.
He's impotent.
He's a demon imp. Like imps are primarily devils, but he's like this demonic imp-like creature.
Poor guy.
He's Glimmertwig. He's his own thing, but he's one of like Titania's little like right-hand men. And so he's a pretty powerful infernal creature. And you can see he's kind of like forging his own dream, this giant maze, this series of like crazy magic portals and things out of the dream weave in front of him. But he's limited by Pickles' ability to keep it a non-nightmare. So you see, as long as you can hold that true, you're like, that little kid's long gone, but trust me, he'll be showing up in really funny ways. But yeah, you'll have to maintain that balance as well, like not letting him slip into a nightmare. So cool.
Hey, but real quick, I think it was Burn the Stream came in and said that anything but bread and butter pickles, and I agree with you.
Yep. Yeah.
I don't care. People say that I'm weak and that evolution will come for me, but I don't like bread and butter pickles.
Those are the sweet ones.
I'd rather die.
Yeah.
Those are the only ones I like.
Oh my God.
That's
Put,
okay.
put them shits in a grilled cheese.
Steph, what was the pickle I ate? That's sweet. What is that?
That's how you know that's his partner.
No, I felt it was a pickle related story that I have to tell.
Was it like Famous Dave's because they have this sweet, but they're also spicy?
It was
pickles?
this just. It was like a relish pickle. What kind of pickle was it? Like a sweet pickle or something? I don't know. I expected a good pickle, and I was like drinking it for like rehydration, and I thought that it was going to be good pickle juice, and it was that, and I literally was like, and just spit it all back, closed it, put it back in the fridge, and then the next day was like, hey Steph, I have something to tell you. So, yeah, I was like,
man.
that's why I'm the worst to live with. Yeah, it's not even sugar water. It's like poop sugar water. It literally tastes like throw up.
Bread and butter pickles.
I made it
ride or
better
die
by
for
spitting it
this.
back.
I will. It's fine. You don't. I'll eat them.
I
You
like
don't have
being
to-
the only one that likes a certain thing,
Yeah.
because then you get all of them when you have stuff.
But yeah,
True.
for
The
some
olive-
reason,
the
I
olive
hate.
theory.
I also hate olives, and I hate
Trade.
regular pickles. But anything else, pickled onions,
Oh, yeah.
pickled eggs,
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
anything else. But for some
I
reason,
will eat a whole
pickles.
jar of
Kimchi?
pickled onions.
Love
2 minutes.
Kimchi.
Love kimchi. Oh shit! Sorry.
Shit, start talking about
dang.
actual pickles.
I'm romanticizing pickles again. I'm sorry.
Yeah. You should bring pickles.
We should bring kimchi.
There are some pickles. I don't know. I would trust them.
Yeah, no, now that I know
I'm
about
terrible.
you. Now I know how you treat your jar of pickles.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't do it regularly.
Once is enough.
Once is enough.
Yeah.
Once
All
feels
right.
like the right amount.
You guys feel pretty good with the concept?
Yeah, do you
Let's
guys
do
have
it.
the pickle sheets pulled
Yeah, I
up?
got the sheet.
Yeah.
And then I've got it pulled up too if there's ever any questions.
Yeah, I
Like I
gotta
said, a lot of
practice
these
this
are
out.
narrative primarily theater of the mind.
There you go.
In this space.
Yeah, you have one.
All right, I'll buy you guys a little time by doing my description in the before the timer starts. So, the Crystal Maze, you see this kind of shifting, dark, shimmering fey mixed with infernal magics. Kind of Titania herself, now the bride of the Demigorgon, once the head of the Seelie Fey, the kind of the summer queen of the Fey. It's just legendarily so beautiful you could not look upon her. You couldn't even comprehend her beauty.
What's the point?
And she was, and Mab, the queen of the Frost Queen, the Unseelie Fey's queen, became the Queen of Ice and Shadow in spite the opposite of her sister, and through her jealousies managed to forge this whole new world, rip all of the magic of her sister away from Everendel and create the massive Ganjaria. And so you see in the fusion of the like brilliance of Fey magic that she had access to, the corruption from falling into chaos and marrying the Demigorgon, who is the lord of the plane of chaos.
The Lord.
It's just this consuming kind of magic. You see this kind of black shimmering crystal maze. It's this otherworldly kind of fusing thing with it. It's just brimming with the magics of the Feywild. There's walls that shimmer with shifting patterns of light, and their colors shift like the aurora borealis. So it's like green and pinks and yellows and blues.
Well, I am out. I am not dealing with walls that do that.
That's
Sorry.
That is a bridge too far.
You can just stay outside.
Timer just started and it's already
You
over.
can
Good job.
wait.
All right, so yeah, you see the air is like, it smells like winter pines, and there's like these bursts of Fey laughter, these chittering laughs that bounce through the area all around you. You guys are like moving at super fast speed. And you see that a lot of bright blues and silvers kind of shine from all these different entrances and illuminate these cascades of shadows that wash with infernal energy. It's kind of a beautiful fusion of Fey and infernal. Infernal.
Nice.
Oh,
nice.
It's like, that ain't gonna work.
The Stuffin' Brothers at it again. The Stuffin' Brothers.
Stuffin' Brothers.
Invital!
The Stuffin' Brothers.
Stuffle with the fatal.
You see the
The
chitter shift too as well. It's like laughter and then this like menacing, but like male, female, just all these different layered voices. It's kind of got that madness of the Feywild within it. But you see as you kind of come up upon it, you hear Glimmertwig cast out. He's like, "You will never have the stars, Pickles. Welcome to my maze." And you see this door opens, kind of snow blasts out of it. And there's this cinnamon smell in the air.
Cinnamon.
It's like French toast.
All right, I need you guys to roll a D10.
Cinnamon French
Somebody roll me a
toast.
D10. So you see this is like this big glimmering kind of Shea infernal maze that sits out in front of you.
Fell. All right,
well, here we go.
Are we supposed to say?
I'm just going with 4 to start, and then keep your D10 rolls because we'll use them from there. You see this kind of door opens in front of you. You see there's like this shifting hallways of shimmering this like black ice that you can see through that kind of like beacons off to these little chambers and corridors all around you. You hear this strange song kind of humming through the resonance of the ice all around you, and there's this strange melody, and you hear Glimmertwig say, "Follow the tune if you dare. Perhaps you'll find your way to despair. Or maybe not. Oh, it's so exciting." You see this blizzard kind of blows through the hallway. And you see as it draws around you, some of you pushed a little to the side, 4 Pickles. It's such a funny sight. Kind of standing there at this doorway. The blizzard tries to push and shift you around, and you feel yourself being pulled by it. Go ahead and give me a DC 16 wisdom saving throw.
We have a raid.
Oh, we got a raid! Wait, I'll take
Quest key, baby.
Oh, Quest key. Oh my gosh.
Quest key, baby.
Shout out. Quest key. Oh wait, I need the big. This is for you, Ross. Radio. Thanks so much, guys. Follow Quest Key. I've said it once. I'll say it again. Rue over there's my baby. I love so much. Fantastic, folks. Incredible, phenomenal content. We love you guys so much. Thanks for coming on in. So yes, you see as this whirling blizzard kind of blasts you at the door. You start being pulled in the directions, and you hear this melody kind of calling through the resonating ice around you. So DC 16 wisdom save. Give me passes and fails.
17.
We're rolling d20s now.
Yeah, D20, and then Pickles' wisdom save is a +3.
So 14 plus 7 plus 3.
17, pass.
I got a 17.
17.
It's a natural 20 pass.
That'll do it.
That'll do it.
Pig.
And by do it, I mean smoke.
Smoke it.
Yay!
40, man. Thanks for that sub, too, baby. Crit hit. Remember, crit sip as well for playing along. I don't know.
Yeah, hydrating is also an
Is there
option.
water?
I have a water over here.
And you can always do both. Por qué no stove?
I
Waterfall.
fucking get. Okay, sure. That's
fair.
fine. Yeah, that's fine.
All right. All I have is tea. All right.
I don't want your tea germs.
Tea germs. Gross.
Tea germs.
All right. So, what about you, Jake?
15 with the advantage.
Ooh.
Or
With the plus?
modifier, yeah.
All right, so you see the yellow pickles as this like kind of blowing goes on all around you. You know, the three of you are just kind of like,
Yeah.
and don't get pulled. But like the yellow pickles, you start getting drug along by this strange blizzard off toward this thing. As you guys look to find him, he kind of disappears. This is a magical effect.
No.
You see there's this biting cold that starts shifting all around you. And you're like feeling this cold damage come in. And then suddenly you hear, I've got 3 strings. I've got 3 strings. You look over and you see the little boy, like the child of the dreams, sitting there just flowing through the melody with you. He's got a cigarette in his mouth because he's a better performer now. And he's just kind of hauling through. You can, if you want to try, you can counter the melody with a performance check of your own. Or if you have a way to silence the sound around you, or to have him try to do it for you. Those are kind of your options. Or you'll take some cold damage.
Yes, try to silence the Garfunkel.
The
The sound of silence.
I respect his artistic credibility. Am I able to add some percussion to assist his 3 strings?
I like it. It'll give it to him with advantage.
It's not great, but I don't.
This is better than nothing. It's croissant. This is the best.
Draw my croissant.
All right, so that's going to grant him advantage to try to counter the melody. All right, so he's just kind of floating along with you. Again, this kid's running with you. Now, if this fails, it will augment toward the negative emotion of a nightmare. There was a 2, but then he rolled a 16 because of your advantage. And so he does manage to, you see, he's like, 3 strings. Oh, I like that. 3 strings in the winters of the wind. And suddenly you drop down and out of the snow. You mitigate, you don't end up having to take the cold damage. The ice just frosts off of your fur as you stand there.
And
So
float
the
off with
first-
the smoke. Just
Yeah, it all just kind of melts off.
Yeah.
So you guys are like, it's like not even that far away from you guys.
but still, like,
Yeah.
just little tiny bear steps.
So you hear that voice of Glimmertwig once more, and he's like, best one of my traps you made, but come much deeper as I say.
Yeah.
Said, come deeper.
You got to come deeper.
That's
Wait, no.
We always have to make sure that we are coming deeper.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that it?
We
I heard the same thing.
we
Come
Smoke
deeper.
cigarettes.
I know.
yes, smoke cigarettes
Is
and
that the
come
sound?
deeper.
Yes. Tis the way.
Little boy, did you hear that? Come deeper, smoke cigarettes.
Still all the way back. Come deeper, smoke cigarettes.
That does sound like a banging track, though. And he's like, come deeper, smoke cigarettes. Oh, that'd be a good song. And I'm with him. I think that would be
Oh,
a good
hell
song.
yeah, actually.
They're begging it.
Oh, thanks.
Begging it.
Thanks. All right, so that was one of the first of these the maze shots as you go through. What was who else rolled a D10? Anybody have that for me?
I rolled a 6.
All right, you rolled a 6. Oh, cool.
This is the one that we rolled before the D20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, you can re-roll if you lost the dice or anything.
No, I
There's,
didn't.
we're
It's
just
fine.
rolling through the maze.
It's terrible.
Rolling it through the maze.
So you know that the way the blizzard was taking you, probably not the
Gotcha.
correct direction, right? Like he's not trying to draw you in. And so you guys kind of start looking around. Again, all of you are pickles, so it's easy to be like pickles, but to you guys, there is an innate flow to nightmares. Again, you don't fill in it's like a Hollywood set where it's like the flat front is there and it looks like a town, but it's nothing just but sticks holding it up behind it. So even in a well-constructed magical maze such as this one, it's like clear where if you go too far that way, it's not as strong of a factor. He's clearly gone through this as well himself. So you are able to, after that, kind of turn your way toward the direction you think is right. Again, these kind of swirling shifts of see-through ice. As you walk, it's harder to like figure out when you're done exhaling your cigarette because when it's like really, really cold. You guys don't know, but it's the worst. It's the worst thing in the world.
It's pretty bad.
It's terrible, and I hate it. And I'm sick of it. But suddenly you hear, "Oh, naughty sprites! Oh, what fun! They just want to play. Though their snowballs sting, don't get too cold now." And you see this like kind of swirling energy of Glimmertwig. These little tiny ice mephits start popping up all around you, and they start throwing snowballs.
Oh, hell no.
All right, well, I want to use like my acrobatics, I think, to like like jump out of the way of the snowballs coming out.
Give me a DC 15 acrobatics.
Great. I got 14.
14. You see, you're like, you come up, and again, this is like the difference between a normal dream and one blessed with a few. When you actually dodge one, and you see it goes like,
but then I look right into them. Yeah.
It busts on you. Yeah. So you are blinded. It blinds you for 1 minute. So you're like, it hits you in the face. What are the other ones that you do?
I finished smoking my wee cigarette and I throw some cigarette darts in their direction.
Okay, go ahead and give me, this is a DC, I should just make an attack against them. So go ahead and do, actually no, this would be the saving throw. DC 15 dexterity saving throw.
Just the D20, right?
Yeah. Plus the, Pickles has a dope one.
Plus this plus 7, right? Yeah. So 8. Oh,
15? Right on the money. Nice. You see, you just start flicking these like little cigarettes out. Remember, you have no fingers, so you're just like.
It's 1d4
That's my
plus
favorite
4.
detail.
If you want to do
and honestly, which means it couldn't do less than 5. So you're just like, you knock a bunch away. You will have negated the blinding snowball effect. What about you?
I would like to use my mage hand to try and grab a snowball in midair. There's no way it's under more than 10 pounds.
Yeah.
And then try and just...
It's just
before it can get
we're going to do the same.
My sweet little black
DC 15.
Yeah, but let's do
DC 15 dex save. You got to add 7 to it.
Nice.
7.
Pickles
By the way, the DC will get harder as you go.
Oh, good.
13.
13. Same thing. You like go to hold it, and it just like
it
dips
goes through
around.
the...
It doesn't slow down at all.
You're
Just
like,
shoots right through it. And you are also blinded for
that, and then we just were like,
Oh, little bears just...
Yeah.
What about red
It
pickles?
makes no noise.
I would like to Matrix style dodge. Well, no, the first snowball would put out my cigarette. And then as I take out the other more cigarette, as I try to light it, Matrix style dodge, and then lean up against the wall with a lit cigarette, dodging all the snowball.
Okay, we're doing DC 15 dex save. You get plus 7.
18.
Nice.
What's
Total?
that?
25.
Exactly.
Oh yeah. So perfectly executed. You see these, and they're trying to. Now you've watched as the other people have been hit. You know they don't follow the normal rules.
Idiots.
And Pickles is so good in the dreams that suddenly you start they bend toward you, and then you use that bend
You
to
saw me
break another
stretch
one.
before this.
Yeah. This is why you should.
I was a limber.
Yeah. Limber.
All right, leaning with the smoke, you see the.
I was limber.
Limber.
All right, the flurry of these blinding snowballs is going to continue. How do you guys wish to handle this? They are just like hurling these at you. You could continue forward through this and try to make your way through. Obviously, the blinded characters may have a little bit of a disadvantage there. Or again, you've mitigated this first series of attacks, but you can see these ice spirits are going to continue kind of throwing these snowballs at you. So what do you want to do?
I mean, we can get anywhere with 55 speed.
Yeah, I want to push forward.
Do we want to attack these guys and get rid of them?
Yeah.
Do you guys want to do that?
We.
Do you want to, how you say, kick an S? I am in.
Merde.
The merde. It is not if you eat them, but if you eat them, it is just eating.
Then you just eat it.
Nothing.
Does it work if you eat it?
Yeah, I've heard that.
Unfortunately, I had already eaten before I was summoned to this play.
I am not hungry.
It's the holidays they put on the weight.
Then it's
so I cannot.
It's rules. So it's not just.
I am fine with murder.
Let's just give it murder. Yeah, murder.
I can still try anything once, even a method.
I'm even a Murford.
So you guys choose violence.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Violence.
So you guys, you know, there's 4 of them. There's 4 of you. It's pretty easy. You guys kind of like look at each other with the unspoken.
Yeah.
Jump off. All of you strike at the same time, and they just kind of dissolve into steam. And you hear Glimmertwig's like, "Oh no, not to be naughty. Time for fun." And you see their steam all. Shit, I almost got it. Shifts together. It was so close. Shifts together and forms this massive ice elemental. Roll initiative.
Merde.
Oh, can I use my 18? Because that was really good.
No, 5. Plus
4.
plus 3.
Plus
Oh,
4.
plus 4.
Yeah.
I rolled a 13.
Okay.
Where's it?
That's
Plus
17.
4, 16.
16.
I rolled
Veggie.
All right, so you all go before it. You can go whatever you want, order you want, because you're all pickles. But yeah, there's this giant ice elemental kind of sitting there. He has the same kind of menacing hooked nose that Glimmertwig has, but you see, you know, time is of the essence, and this beast stands in front of you. What do you do?
Okay, cool. I am going to flurry of blows this guy.
Channel a key point. I think you would get 3 attacks. Is that correct?
Yeah. Exactly. So let's give it a go. All right, I have 3 dice, so that works out. Okay, so I rolled a 16,
Oh, that's gonna be it.
a 14, and a 5.
Okay. The 5 so missed. The other 2 hits. You
So
2d8 plus 4, each of them.
7 and 4.
7 and 4, 11 plus 8, 19 damage. Here you walk up and as you punch, these little glycerine pieces of ice break off of its shell. This is pure ice elemental with this strange dark arc of infernal
4
energy
attacks
inside.
actually.
Oh, is it 4?
Is it wrong?
Let's see.
Ooh, grim.
For level 8? For the Ocho?
Nice.
Because what you have 2, right? And then flurry of blows.
Yeah. Oh, flurry of blows might be 2 now.
Is that
No, is that not it? Is that a thing?
Oh, 200 strikes is a bonus action. Yeah, thank you. So you get
Okay.
1 more swang.
Oh, I do. Ha
Thanks, Grim.
ha. Thanks, Grim. That is a 10.
That'll hit. Because you get, what, plus 7?
Yes.
Perfect. So yeah.
Wow.
Plus 7. Yeah, plus 7.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's okay. So then I.
So 19 plus,
6.
and then another 4, that's 10,
10.
so 29. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. Woo, woo, woo. And then I do like my quick little hits and then go away.
Yeah, you have that cool bounce ability. Dang, I have that cool ice guy. Because we have all these little pickles. Anyway, I'll do it after intermission.
Yeah.
Just to
Let's
show
talk
it,
about
at
the
least. So yeah, you see Pickles Alpha rolls in and starts to.
Nice.
Who's next?
Is it Pickles Alpha or Pickles Prime?
Pickles Prime. Yes.
Prime.
Yes.
Prime
Yeah.
It's definitely
So I
Prime.
rolled a 17 for my
Yeah.
roll. So
So
whoever
Drew, I think you
got
had a 16, right?
16.
Call it. I'll call it.
Get in there. Get in there, my son. I believe in you. Do it, my son.
So this thing is still alive.
Oui.
I would like to, I suppose, also do the same thing.
Yes, kick it ass.
Yes.
I love the idea of just.
Flurry. Flurry.
Yeah.
Just making ice cubes.
Get in there. Roll 4 d20.
4 d20s?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I only have 2 at the moment.
4 tall.
Nice. Got him.
Oh, 19, 18, 8, and 1.
Dum, dum, dum. The real gift.
Yes.
Oh,
Christmas
Smoky.
season.
Smoky dokey.
Okie dokie, Smokey. Let's do it.
Oh yeah. That was a 1. That was a shit. Right? Yeah. It's a bit of.
I'm probably.
Better feel it. Good.
So 3 of those hit?
Yeah, 3 hits. So 3d8 plus 12.
We're having a little ripness.
Hey, litmus, if you will.
Litmus. Boom.
7, 5, 3.
All plus.
And then it was plus 12, so 27. 27 more.
I was told there would be no math. Just so everyone does know.
So clear.
All right, yeah, you see again, it's like almost following the paw punches of where Pickles had cracked.
Yeah, we're just like all kicking ass.
Yeah. It's just a flurry of
That's how I'm
Pickles.
imagining it. Just we all look at each other and then just like and then just jump on them all.
There's 4 cigarettes floating in the air while you guys all do all of this. At the end.
I love it. You're doing great.
You're killing it. All right, who's up next?
Merci.
Who else would you roll?
Show no merci.
15.
Seth is
Go for
Jackson.
it.
But I'm doing the same thing, so.
Yes! I love it. Everyone gets
I
a
learned
chance to
from-
experience.
Yeah, it's fun to throw some monk punches. It's funny too, Pickles is really good for like a maze type setting. It's like the skills are really good too.
Because always.
Ice Y'all thought you were just gonna fight a method.
Right. What is it's +4?
+7.
+7.
Nice.
17. 22.
Mhm.
20.
Mhm.
And 16.
That's all hits. I think it has a 16. So you have to double check.
48.
Amazing.
Yeah. Kick his ass. Everybody, my children.
Mon Dieu.
It's just like we're like matching like the same spot. Like we keep just hitting the same.
It's like
Yeah,
Dragon Ball
yeah.
Z when like the Ginyu Force is all just like ganging up.
Right. Like in the beginning when they're hot shit.
And then
And then Goku
get that
comes
ass
and
kicked.
embarrasses
Yes.
every one of them. Like
6, 6, 4, and 3.
19 plus 12, 31.
What the fuck? 5.
Wow.
And yeah, same thing though.
Just what if something happens?
Yeah.
What if we need? What if there's shit?
What if
So
they
what is
argue
that?
again?
4d8? Right? Oh no, you already did.
we'll just do it manually.
Or do guys? Let's. You can finally do it.
Stephanie's going to do
Stephanie's
something
going.
stupid.
Oh, crazy.
Shit.
Shot cross. Shot.
She never lets me shit, Chris.
Shaka
All right. Yeah, you guys consider it. Yeah, it has a whack on it, but it's a wall hit points. So you see, wisely, rather than like trying to break this thing down as a whole, you're just kind of striking the same spot. So you're like, one of its arms is nearly broke through at this point. It's just a bunch of these little tiny Pickles punches as it gets wrecked.
I mean,
Green Pickles.
Yeah. I want to take my boomerang and I want to slang it and hit.
Sweet. All right, give me a d20 on that.
16.
723. That's a hit. Oh my gosh, this would be so dope. That is.
So that's 1d4 plus 5.
Yeah.
4.
Oh, you did it. All right, so you kind of throw this hammering, and it knocks the arm.
Wow!
So this one little flurry.
That's what I was aiming for.
It just like after all of you, and you see it falls to the ground. It only has one attack now.
Yeah.
Classic.
I wanna close the distance. I want to be about 30 feet away, and I want to telekinetic shove. I want to push him.
All right.
Damn, you are pushing.
Push.
Okay.
I like it.
I mean, it's telekinetic.
But it feels, you feel the little beans.
Yes, it's like when a cat steps on your balls or your boobs,
Yeah.
and you're like,
entire
why?
weight.
right.
That's
Why
what
do
it
you-
feels like.
Concentrate all of your body weight into one
you
ball.
do
Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay. It is a strength saving throw. What's proficiency modifier is 3. So it's a DC 11. He could do great. He rolled a 6. Let me see what his save is. He needs to have a 5 or better.
He has an
Strength plus 4. He does it.
Oh my god!
Wow.
You just like and you just knock the spirit out of it. He shoots away. It's like this little
It's
like
very
the
fresh.
imp essence that like filled him up. It's just Glimmertwig's spirit gets knocked out like Doctor Strange.
The
I was gonna
void
say,
stares
yeah.
back.
Yeah.
Very fresh.
Just like,
So this one is like, oh, you came here with an attitude. Let me just adjust that real quick.
yeah. And yeah, you see, there's just this like almost like an insect's carapace. There's just this hollow ice standing body now. There's nothing in it. So you guys overcame it. You are going to have to make a DC 15 strength saving throw.
All of us.
Yeah, we are working together. Maybe.
Wait, so it's an ice carapace?
Yeah, it's
So
like this
I
big shell
am
of
a
ice almost.
Quebecois Pickles, and I just pour maple syrup on it and have a quick little snack.
Yeah. Pickles.
All right.
I have a vial of
Classic.
maple syrup.
Yeah.
I just was imagining it just opening with no fingers. Like, all right, you pour it down on it. You'll get advantage on your stage.
Nice.
That's
You
all it
said
takes.
what?
DC
Sorry, what did
15
we actually
strength
have
saving
to
throw.
do?
I rolled 15.
Oh,
I
thank you.
It's only +2 for you guys.
+2.
It's not as
Oh, yeah, so
+2?
just 10.
as a dex guy.
Well, I've got 18 plus 2, so that will be.
That's a bad. That's a bad.
That's good.
That will
15 plus
Pass.
12.
basic pickles.
I had 10.
You have a 10.
Yeah.
You see, like you're like pouring out maple syrup on it.
Yeah,
I get busy.
That's it. But you take a bite and you like put. And remember, like Pickles when he eats the food just
Yeah,
falls to the
just
ground.
kinda-
You see it go into the stomach.
It's like Winnie the Pooh pause.
Yeah.
Oh.
And you see it burns you. You take 7 bludgeoning damage.
Whoa.
As you're whelmed by this creature. But you have overcome that challenge as well. So give me who has the next 1d10. You see you've basically knocked Glimmertwig out of this. You see each of these phases as you go through the maze, the walls, like the edge of what he can feasibly control, like your path clearly narrows in front of you.
Oh, there's bounce to that.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
Is
you know
that
that
rubber?
bounce, right?
Sounded really nice.
It's
too.
that
one
rubber?
It's my one of my pickles die because I want them to
that's
feel like whoa, 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 whoa. But the D20 is like dangerous because it's just like gone.
It's goodbye.
Oh, whoa!
It faked me out. A 20! All right.
Okay, I'll smoke to that. All right.
The bounce.
Damn.
The bounce determines it.
And that's where we'll pick it up after intermission, guys. What better way to go out there with a 20? All right, so you guys have been pushing your way through this this maze, like the crystal maze of Glimmertwig. Nearing closely, I think you only have 2 more checks on your maze outcomes, and then the showdown with Glimmertwig himself. We've got 35 minutes left to do so.
Oh, the time
Take away.
Spicy.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
We'll start
God.
it back up. When we start back up,
It
we
looks
take a
like-
quick 10-minute intermission. Check out all the incredible art. There's so much freaking amazing art.
So much.
Yes.
Incredible music by Sandy Stein, who's done all the original music for our show. The crit hit sounds, all that stuff here is all Sandy. And
Sandy.
I need a water. That was a thing we realized at one point. This
Yeah.
guy's literally- I've actually been smoking through my joints pretty good. So
Good
come
on
back. We'll be here in 10. Roll yourself, fill your waters. I felt bad. I didn't bring enough water.
Wow.
I
And
forgive
then,
you this
guys,
time.
we're gonna see what's up. We're gonna try to get this Glimmertwig in this star. of the season.
Glimmertwig.
Unlocks the door to Queen Mab's mind. We'll
Oh.
see you guys in 10.
The Justin Bieber version.
Welcome back, buds, to Weed&D, the pot positive live tabletop role-playing experience. We are having us a drink of water from a large jug. We are
A yard, if you will.
Shut the door. I thought somebody ran away. I was like, who ran away? We are in the middle of a winter one-shot. Our group of 4 pickles on Wees is working their way through this little boy's weird dream as they run away and try to capture the star of the elements from Glimmertwig, the infernal imp. We have overcome the freezing melody and the ice sprite snowball attack. As we kind of jump. We got anything else we want to do real quick? Anybody have a thing that's coming up you want to promote or any of that stuff?
I'm hosting bingo every Monday at the Griffin on Fremont Street.
Boom.
Calling some hot
Go to
balls.
that.
Come on down.
Calling
10 to midnight. Leading is a happy hour. I'll see you there, nerds.
Happy hour. That's
Yeah,
when
it's
I
fun.
can drink.
Yeah.
All right.
Hot
You
balls.
saw it. I almost dropped
I
it.
saw you almost dropped it.
I almost did,
I
but I
thought.
didn't. It's because I heard sounds. I don't like hearing sounds in the live.
It's loud. I'm overstimulated.
Anybody else?
No.
All right. So what do you say?
No.
We jump back in. Whoa!
Whoa. Did you break the table curse?
Yeah, I just kind of slid into it. Felt good. Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know. All right.
It's not that hard, Nicole. What's going on here?
Yeah. She should figure it out.
You guys stand within all Pickles' yellow, red, green, and original flavor. All stand in the kind of shimmering hallways of the crystal maze. You see that kind of weaving infernal dark magic blending in with the Feymark greens and purples. There's kind of this shifting light and shadow that is ever moving through these like beams of light through clear slates of glass. The smell of cinnamon gets stronger and stronger. You're also detecting a very pungent note of ganja, like true root ganja.
Whoa.
As in this dream, this thing, remember, Mab brought through the form of magic rather than the weave to fully control magic. She brought it through the lens of this ganja, this Feywild plant. And so you're actually smelling through your little tiny bear noses a purer smell than you've ever smelled of just absolute dankness. It is just this like the New York sour diesel, kind of stinky with like a berry note on top. But there's this smell, and you're realizing that perhaps within the star is pure magic.
Issa, how you say loud?
Oui. It is a dink pink.
All right. You rolled a 20 on yours, so you're going to get to pick your number 1 through 10.
Me?
Yep.
What have we done already?
6 and 4.
Five is my favorite number.
Do it again. You already know how to get through it.
Right.
Well, I was gonna say I rolled a 4.
Right. So let us do a 10.
All right. You start again moving through this portal. You see the spiritual essence of Glimmertwig that you punched out of him. He's leaving these little phantom trails, and you're all so fast. It's just like jumping off the walls and each other and just moving just as quickly as his essence can float away even with magic. You hear it scream, "Oh my, such heavy hearts. Don't let the past weigh you down, mortals. Or do. It's fun for me either way." And that essence he whispers dissolves him once more, washing onto the walls around you. Now in the slates of ice, you see these haunting visions of your past regrets. Luckily for you see that the glass now is reflecting memories, haunting issues from the past. And unfortunately, since you're all pickles, you've got some heavy ones. You see the library. We don't have to paint on this holiday thing. We don't need to go through some of the
children being
yes, but you see like a sad little girl that you're sworn to protect, crying, staring out the window. You see as you move forward the haunted library of the traumas of the women of the family, Nade and the Nade Manor. You see again these like fleeting visions of waking up before in different places. The strangeness, and again not being able to do what you've been asked to do. And all 4 of you, being Pickleses, share in this like You can feel the cosmic weight of what Lord of Lost Time is presenting to you. Once again, like you are somewhat, you're not apathetic, but you aren't driven by the desires and passions that lead the people that make decisions like this in the world around you. And almost in that sense, you've been asked to do a pretty large thing. And so it's, again, even though this is a magical effect upon you, they start pushing down on you. A DC 16 wisdom saving throw.
Everyone's.
What do we get to add to?
Let's see.
+3.
+3. Oh. I rolled a 7 +3, so 10.
Yeah.
I rolled a 12.
All right, 15.
No, I rolled 9, so I got
Total 12.
Don't even worry about it. It's fine. Don't worry.
So all fails?
I got a 7.
You guys, yeah, you guys all rolled really great on that.
2.
All right, so 4 fails. You see this kind of swirling mess of memories. In the glass, each of you staring in your own block of ice. You see the pickles that's watching, like you're observing the observer, right? And suddenly, in these memories, these haunting moments, the pickles turns and looks at you. And then are all gone.
Oh, shit. Merde.
Merde.
You hear as the wind blows through the hallways the cackle of Glimmertwig. Thanks for the help, children.
I'm probably like hundreds of years old.
That's true, yeah. No, he's talking to your voice. He's talking to your voice.
I don't feel like a child. Are we
It's because I didn't pull up like once.
We are
I was winging it once.
But we are little citizens, then maybe. We should be more
Maybe the children in the memory, he said, covering up his mistake. All right. You see as this, the haunting, the pillars of the echoes of the past, kind of sift around you. You still feel that kind of ever-present lingering of a task too large, a past too destructive, that even your own resolve, your own ennui, your own kind of baseline is being affected magically. It's like Pickles would be able to choose how Pickles felt. But there is this like burrowing in the back of your fucking mind.
There it is.
There's this like glimmering presence of magical fear.
Oh no. Well, hold on. Wait.
Can
As I
use
said.
the stillness of man?
As I said, I was like, that would have been.
Sounds like when I watched David playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you do it?
You just feel. You feel.
I'm afraid of it.
You're afraid. He's a witch.
Yeah.
He's a
It's
I'm like,
it's a witch.
He's a handsome
there's
witch.
no way that card is
Gorgeous.
inside of that orange. There's no way.
And yet,
And then they peel the orange, and there's the fucking card inside
That's
of
magic.
it.
He's a witch.
It's magic.
There's no fucking way.
Let's get David White on the line.
How did you get a card inside of a fucking
Magic.
hole?
What is this?
Come on, man. That's some scary
He
shit.
Calls from the weave and
he's a witch.
summons magic.
That's
You're playing. This is where they do that.
too much.
Mm-hmm. That's fair.
I can't wrap my brain around that.
All right. David Blaine is the next challenge.
Oh no!
Ooh.
David
Looks at
Blaine.
the camera.
I'm like, what do you do? All right.
Well, fuck me.
That is the third of the mazes. As each time you push through, and the essence of Glimmertwig is tested more and more, unable to create the bounds of a larger dream as he's trying to forge through the edge of the fabric of this kid. You see suddenly the young boy, like at the end of this hallway, and before him is this just like vast wave of stars. He's like standing on this own little stage, similar to the one where his dream began. He stands, cigarette in mouth, unlit, obviously.
Yeah, no, it's just gonna be cool.
You see he's gathered a little
cigarette.
band like Kumal's, like playing the stand-up bass.
Oh, nice. Stand-up bass. Yeah, the only instrument he can play.
But yeah, he's just like sitting there summoning again. He's kind of back at the precipice of this dream. You feel the morning light calling away. It's, nearly the end of dream time. And as his is starting to resolve, shifted by your guys' presence and action with him in the space, he starts strumming along his own little song of the ice blizzard. It's not skilled and proficient, but it's his. It's wrong in all the right ways. And he starts playing this little song for himself as you guys kind of shift up next to him. You see him looking out as if he's performing to a great crowd, but there's no people, just this sea of stars in front of him. What do you do?
Is there a way? I'm trying to see if I can, if there's something I can do with one of my key points to
Oh, you did say stillness of mind. Did you want to utilize stillness of mind to get...
Oh, yes. Yeah, stillness
that was
of
a
mind.
good moment. Kind of, and I like this too in this sense. It's like you guys have watched, again, you've seen dreams go real bad. This kind of this part of what you do there is a resonance in the power of the magic that's created in that space, a self-generated, magic that can come from an imaginary place.
Like the inside of a
but yes, so you see kind of that at the end of what this thing has been a journey entirely. This has been an experience that will have a lasting magic outside of this space. All right,
all right,
like the freaking show we do. All right.
Show me.
God damn it!
Fucking angry
Just make
about
magic.
it. Okay?
It's magic, Drew. That's what it is. And yeah, so you guys see you're standing around and in that moment, that stillness of mind, that you feel that creeping magic in the back of your mind, and you're just kind of listening to this boy strum.
Hold my son's hands.
Little pop.
And we stand in a circle, and then we all meditate for a second to have some stillness of mind, to be unafraid.
Camera's all...
I want my sons to be afraid. I'm here with you.
Remember, you also channel powers of fear, and some of you have that necrotic punch ability and stuff. So it's you can almost see all of you taking this magic that was supposed to bend against you, the way nightmares in this space works, and instead you use it to forge these little power gloves. You've got little dream necrotic energy gloves on you, and you forge the power of fear into your own weapon. God damn it, I love this game.
They look like cute little red mittens.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, your design is all yours. So green, you've got your little red mittens. What about yellow? What kind of mittens do you have? They don't have to be mittens. Little gloves.
Yes, fingerless and the little holes where if I had knuckles, they would be there.
There will be no nails, but begin. They will be there.
What about you, Red?
Mine have the nails, the red nails, long coming out of them. Angry, spice, like chili peppers.
Chili peppers. Oh shit, I just realized Manju will be so happy to see that we have all been picked.
There's 4 pickles on Wees going on right now. So
and I would have even bigger bear arms.
Like the Hobbit.
They would get bigger. It's I am wearing a glove that also looks like a bear arm, so that it just looks like I'm Mega Man, I guess.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you're Goku.
Little bear Mega Man.
Okay, Mega Man question: does he have a hand, or is his hand a gun?
One of his hands is a gun.
So he's a disabled king.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, cool. I just wanted to check.
His name is Rock.
Rock. Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gullible. I'll believe you. Okay. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. I wanted to know that about Mega Man. Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's talk more about it.
Just get D&D
and then
here.
get to 0.
I was gonna say, is this cutting into our 30 seconds?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes. Oh, she's sorry. The Mega Man question is poorly timed.
All right. So you see the sun is up, you're all awake, shit. All right, so you see this kid is strumming along on his song, and as you guys utilize this channeling fear into power, you kind of break away from the circle, and you see the kid strumming along, that whirling magic is all around you. What do?
I want to use my fist of bear fury to fight off whatever fear is left in there or coming at him to make him stop, because fear is also something that you need to deal with when you are doing a performance, right? And they say you have to fake it to make it, but in reality, you have to face it to make it. Just do it. And so that's exactly what I do. I put a cigarette in my mouth, and I walk right up to whatever the forces that are coming his way, and I give them a Yeah.
You see it's like, as you almost like float off of the stage into this audience of stars. You see the whirling black spaces.
And being
that
like,
exist in the masses. Yeah.
crowd surfing.
Yeah, just and you're just kind of punching through the dark spaces that exist as the stars all around us start shining brighter and start looking like ghostly eyes, kind of watching as the audience was when you first saw him. You're kind of like removing negative thought from his reaction, just wanting to be seen and not necessarily what they see.
Mm-hmm.
You see he starts playing his song a little stronger as you fly through, and finally he's like, yes. Yes. And he like looks around, he sees all four of you. Who are you?
Je suis Pickles.
Pickles.
Pickles and we.
Pickles.
We are here to fight your nightmares.
Am I dreaming?
We. Also, we're part of the helping committee.
It's like signing, like, what?
Yeah.
That counts even in a dream.
We are trying to get signature.
She's like, oh.
The things you can pull from a dream are inspiring. We are inspired by your performance.
Inspiration.
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 We all just twiddle our little...
Josh.
Oh,
Hey,
give me
Josh.
Josh. Oh! Give me 4. Give me your highest.
15.
No.
Roll an 8.
So 15 was her highest.
15 was your highest. You did a pretty decent job. That's 3 jobs. He's like, he kind of comes and centers to himself and he looks at you. He's like, well, if I'm dreaming, should I wake up? Now, you do know it's like, if he wakes up, this object will have been lost.
No, not yet.
Wow.
Because you have to finish performing. Don't you want to live in this for just a little while longer? Your crowd desires it. They need your art.
I'm going to start with the percussion to if you don't know me now. With the tambourine.
You can't know. Okay, sing it in segments. Yeah, we gotta be careful. Yeah, you start the... And he turns around, he's like, still keep on. That's a beautiful singing voice suddenly. And you guys all start running in slow motion to the end. You see this nightmare kind of breaking down. Because if you don't know, it's all 4 of you.
If you don't shove me now.
That's it, yeah.
And then we slow motion run to go get the
You kind of hop on these stars and God fly through this little scenario. You see the crackling end of this dream as the infernal magic can no longer reach beyond it. And you see flittering with the star of seasons in his hand. Again, the smell of the pure dream magic emanating in his hand. You see he's like floating there in front of you. And dang it, I forgot to bring
The stickiest of the icky.
the stick.
Nice.
Get it, let's get him.
You see he's like 3 foot tall and he's got that like little purple skin, but his hair is made of icicles. And you see his eyes kind of move around and there's like snowflakes floating within them. He's like a ward of ice magic and then infernal energy. He's got this staff that has this like weird swirling frost within it. And you see all these little weird toys like moving all around it. Little drummer men and like little guys with cymbals and bears, and little stuffed teddy bears moving around. They just drip off of him and fall on the ground at his feet. You see he's like looking up in front of you. He's like, you've made it to the end. Best we meet again, friend.
We.
What brings you here, Pickles on Wheezes?
I want the sparkly thing.
What would you do with it?
Probably something better than whatever you have planned for it.
I'm supposed to return it to my lady. I do wish it for myself.
Wait, which lady?
Titonia.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. She was like, really? That's kind of a big deal.
I know! That picked you out! That picked you out! I mean, what? So I was trying to get under
That's
your
like my
skin.
whole thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Classic.
There's all these classic Pickles.
Classic.
My name is not Pickles Excited. It's Pickles on Weed.
And not pickles for food.
Yeah.
And pickles only.
Pickles for food. Fucking Titania is trying to always take all of these things. Give me that, please. I need it. She does not need it right now.
What if you just gave it to us?
No. Yeah, you see he's like, perhaps. You see that the toys at his feet kind of start like growing up into like a little mound of toys. You see he's like, perhaps we can make a trade. What is it you offer, friend?
Your life for that thing?
You see like the toys stop like, you'll have to do better than that.
What?
She swirls his little frost wand around.
So
Perhaps we could play another game of chance.
and
A game of chance. All right, the sun is coming up in 5 minutes.
Well, I
So
don't know.
what-
You're the one that says the thing.
5-minute dungeon.
What game of chance do you propose? You see he's interested. He's like, oh, a game of chance. I haven't played since back in France.
Allons-y, let's go.
So what game of
Allons-y.
chance do you propose in trade? You see, it's like he's having a hard time holding on to this dream reality. So even as it starts to close, the boy will wake up. This opportunity will close in 3 minutes. You see, he's like, what? He's genuinely interested in this. Like, what could you have to offer? Or what game do you wish to play?
Go fish.
Tic-tac-toe.
Is Pickles Prime distracting him enough with the three of us can just...
Trivial Pursuit.
Wait. Trivial Pursuit.
Trivial Pursuit.
In 3 minutes? Like, okay, so I want the blue slice. History? I don't know.
Check up time.
All right, so yeah, you got
Riddle,
a riddle. Okay,
maybe.
all right.
Yeah.
A game of
Like
life.
a riddle.
Trivial Pursuit, a riddle.
A riddle.
Yeah.
That's such a trickster spirit thing. So I dig that. Let me see. I actually think I have some riddles for him. Oh, riddle, you say? Answer it once and I'll give it away. I'm just making them up, bro. Just like firing off.
The speed master.
I'm pausing your timer because this isn't your fault that I don't have this thing pulled up.
Oh,
You got bars pulled up.
I was gonna say you got
some bars.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you have a
Got 'em
game
unlocked.
that you had thought?
Saving those up.
I have a few options, yeah, but
Yeah,
riddles was one of his, like,
what makes
that was
the
another
most
thing
sense?
in the maze, too. So,
Locked
no,
and loaded.
you guys, he likes the idea. He says, if you wish to play, you have to earn it. A game, let's see. So he's doing a riddle game. 3 riddles. If you solve at least 2, you will
pause
get the stone.
the time now. We.
All right. I'm going to start the timer, and you guys solve 3 riddles
Oh my
in
God.
3 minutes.
Oh my God.
Great.
Are you guys, do you want to do them one at a time? That's probably your best route.
Wah.
Okay.
Wah.
Jake, roll me a D8.
D8.
Yep.
Damn.
Let's get to end with a
6.
riddle. 6. It starts again. Though I make no sound, I'm sung all the same. I'm a part of season of joy and acclaim. What am I? This is actually a shitty. I'm gonna change. I actually don't like the answer to this.
Glimmertwig's
Oh,
like,
no,
just
you can-
kidding.
I'm so sorry. You can make a DC. I mean, feel free to try to answer. I'm not thrilled with it.
What was it again?
It is, though I make no sound, I'm sung all the same. I'm part of a season of joy and acclaim. What am I? And
Times of the essence. What do I have to roll?
you can do I'm sorry, I had this whole like mini game thing figured out, and then I mixed it in another thing. DC 12 intelligence check, and they'll get higher as you go. Sorry, what's Pickles' intelligence? 0.
Oh. 9.
All right, so no clue on that one. Do you want to continue to try to solve it or move on?
Move on.
And you can come back to it.
Pass.
Like, yeah.
Wait.
All right.
Big.
You roll a D8.
1.
1. All right. I stand tall in winter, adorned in green, with lights and ornaments, a festive scene. What am I?
A Christmas tree.
Ooh, correct! See, it shifts back. Roll me a D8.
Me?
Pickles Prime.
Hey, got it all on my own. Got it all on my own.
Let him go, boy. Roll a dice.
Roll a
Dad's
D8.
going to let you go. Oh, Daddy Pickles.
Go in, son.
5. I'm still kind of mad at that.
Sorry.
All right. In the dark sky, I shine so bright, guiding the way on a winter's night. What am I?
The moon. the North Star.
I liked the moon.
Is that your final answer?
Repeat the question.
In the dark sky I shine so bright, guiding the way on a winter's night. What am I?
Is it the North Star?
The North Star.
Oh, Rudolph's nose.
Well, that is technically true as well.
That is more festive.
Yeah.
It is more festive. I don't think this.
Is it riddle?
In the dark sky I shine so bright, guiding the way on a winter's night. What am I? You got the barriers of this reality, like slowly closing it on this riddle
we
game.
say the moon because it makes sense, but it shines all the time.
I feel like multiple things it could be.
Yeah, there are lots of things it could be.
Pass.
You shift back to the other one. All right.
The other one?
Yeah. Though I make no sound, I'm sung all the same. I'm part of a season of joy and acclaim. What am I? You guys can also make DC 12 intelligence checks. Dice challenges, as they call them.
Is it a whale?
It was a D20, right?
No, oh yeah, for the save, yeah.
Yeah, 20!
It buys you a little time.
Yay.
No,
All right,
done.
that's
A 20.
smoking is wasting time. So
Sorry.
I'll freeze for a smoke. That's
Okay.
it's on WeeD&D. We freeze for smoke. It's canon. All right, yeah, the dankness of this pure magic around you. All right, so you got a 20. You're looking at it is a type of song sung in a festive season.
But cannot be held.
Carol of the bells.
yeah, Carol.
A carol.
Carol.
Final answer.
But it says it's not sung.
Is makes no sound.
Though I make no sound, I'm sung all the same.
Carols are sounds. Caroling is sound, right?
Because you got a 20 on it. It's like, it doesn't make the sound. It is the thing that is sung and sound in its place. So, again, I hate this riddle. I'm almost just inclined to be like, yeah, it is a carol. You were correct.
Yeah.
All right, though, but I want to see if you get all three. So, do you guys want to start like some cool thing?
Yep.
All right. We froze it because we got a 20. The nightly guide. So, in a dark sky, I shine so bright, guiding the way on a winter's night. What am I?
Is there not star?
Final answer.
I will say sure. Why not?
I guess.
Yeah.
You see the kind of crackling energy all around as this place throws in. You see a Glimmertwig looking down, that like shifting snow in his eyes as he stares down at this star of seasons, this pure magic orb in his hand. And you see as the infernal energy is being drawn out of his purple skin, kind of pulled away like a venom symbiote to hold up the reality all around them. And while the infernal energy feeds into the walls, you notice he looks up at you with clarity. Pickles, our queen has gone mad. The Demigorgon scourges our minds. You must take this quickly. Pickles just goes,
Yeah.
and it
No,
rolls away. Yeah. And you're just like,
just grab it. Yeah.
now your mouth is just this
Yeah.
blue orb. You see, all of you move quickly, but Dad is the fastest one. You kind of hold the orb in front of your hand.
My boys.
You look at it,
Not
and it's
fair.
like you're like laying eyes upon a drop of magic. Like this is a pure piece, like a seed of a Ganjaria plant, which only grows within the Feywild and has generated the magic of the world. This has tremendous magical power, so much so that it would serve you to break into Queen Mab's mind. You could use pure magic to elicit almost any effect. What that effect is could be anything beyond reason. Lord of Lost Time, surely, you feel that curled smile in his face as he looked down upon you. You have noticed he has a very meticulous approach to the way he formulates what the world should be doing as he observes it. And he's not a bad guy or anything. And this isn't me like the Lord of Lost Time is doing things. But you and he do not necessarily see eye to eye on all decisions.
Mm-hmm.
And this type of thing is what you have been training for, what you've been Gokuing for.
Mm-hmm.
This is now a way by which to enter the mind of Queen Mab through dreams. But that is an arduous space to be in. This is a god, ostensibly. So you would be entering the dream of a god.
The nightmare of a god, probably.
as it feels. Again, you see, actually, that's fair good with your rolls in the initial place. He's like, you tried to stop me. No one tries to stop her anymore. Oh, she's kind of weak. The child, you hear the song kind of blooming over behind you. My 3 strings in the blizzard storm.
And I probably believe that you will be punished for giving me this. So I feel like it is important for me to tell you that I will do everything in my power to put everything right, even after you are gone. Because that bitch is gonna kill you.
He's like, yeah, you're like, you see the blizzard swirling in his
But
eyes.
what you see in me to give me this, I will absolutely uphold that for you, my friend.
You hear the song of the child behind you, as well as Glimmertwig's voice.
That building.
As in his song.
Me and my sons will do this for everybody, and also never talk to my sons ever again. You weird freak.
I'm sorry.
Freaky.
What's those ice mirrors, bro?
Freaky.
You see as in union, the voice of Glimmertwig and the boys sing a line of this song as they say, you are the heroes. You feel kind of the dream starts falling around behind you. You see it close. And once again, you're floating in the nebulous weave of dreams, this liminal space between all these fractured dreams. You look around as the sun is rising and the dreams start pulling away. It's a very lonely space. You've trained here many times trying to still your own mind of the kind of madness of a space like this. And you notice that all the other dreams start closing around you except for one. The giant blooming mana tree that kind of spreads across the sky. The willowed sorrow of a queen in a frozen throne that sits atop of it. And you kind of feel the Lord of Lost Time looking at you over your shoulder. It is nearly time to do what we must do. There can't be 4 of you.
What? That's crazy.
It says who?
I think it
Dang it.
Original flavor pickles. It has been so much fun, but there can only be 3 of us, so...
In the real space, I kind of like that, actually. Maybe in the dream space, you have 3 little boys now. I want you to have to introduce your children.
Your dream boy.
The other characters. These are my three boys.
in an effort to save them from this, what I will do is I will, right before those worlds close, I just kick each of them it's real good. I fucking rocket kick each of them. I'll fight you, Papa!
Yeah, they have 3 enemies.
Yeah.
Like, Dad turned on us. They don't understand. They're boys.
Yeah. It's like that.
They didn't have a father.
He will get rid of you. I will save you. Trust me. Whee! And then I kick them off so they will be their own pickles.
Awesome. I love it. All right. Yeah, that has canon implications.
Yeah, what do you...
So you've been outside of you know what I mean? You haven't been fighting nightmares for a while. So now it's like you can Goku and do your thing and prepare for that while your boys are taking care of your job for you. I like that a lot.
Right. Well, and I when the Lord of Lost Time comes back, he's like, you can't have 3. I'm like, pew, pew, pew. I'm like,
You
3
cannot.
of what?
He's like, I saw that.
What do you mean? I do not care that you saw it.
Holding 4 cigarettes.
Yeah.
4 cigarettes.
Smoking all 4 at once.
I pulled a double at work. So,
All of you need to quit smoking.
Please. One of you will. It's gonna be it'll shock you. It's the angry one. He's the one who will stop.
Yeah. He does the mints.
It could not keep it.
Yeah.
All right, Pickles, you kind of stand with this glowing orb of magic. You see your boys, as the dreams orbs close, you're kind of floating in this purple black swirling maelstrom. And it's like you see Pickles floating, this kind of this face of no emotion floating in this space, almost pulled by the gravity of this giant black purple mana tree that spreads from this dream that won't cease. You've seen it in many incarnations. You've seen the tendrils of this tree grow, but each time you've tried to breach it, the mind of a god is too strong. As you kind of notice that this destiny reaches out to you from there, you have this opportunity within you to kind of bereft our next party. You see the draw of destiny that Lord of Lost Time has laid out. He knows of them. It doesn't exist on the timeline, right? And so it's there is a benefit that will come from your success in this venture. So there is also 3 new Pickleses.
There's 3 new Pickleses.
Only in dreams, though. You got dreams to meet them. But yeah, dudes, that's you actually ended up, resolving it. Pickles, you kind of stand there. You see the Lord of Lost Time once again. These fractured
You can't take them
pieces
with you.
of memories just floating around him. You see one of them that just has like one of your little boys, and like he knows what's up. He knows you did it.
Yeah.
But he's just like, "Are you ready to train? Are you ready to become better?"
We.
Cigarette smoke, snowballs into your face.
Well, then it's are you ready to train? And then that's when it's like the blackout, like Marvel screen,
Yeah,
like
we'll see you in
Pickles will return.
Yes, 2025. Exactly. Fucking A, dudes. Yeah.
Nice.
Lighter side.
Yeah.
I am Pickles.
Glimmertwig.
Yeah, Red's gonna come back all buff. I do not smoke anymore. It is not good for you.
4 Pickles. I said during intermission, I'm gonna do it. I will be animating that first fight. It will be great. Just a bunch of little Pickles' 2Ds moving around, just wrecking an ice.
Beating the shit out of a
and
guy.
then beating the spirit out of him. That's so sick.
Beating the spirit out of
I love Dungeons and
out.
Dragons, guys. Thank you so much for hanging with us tonight, guys.
Beating the demons right out of them.
You gotta just beat those demons right out.
The demons. The next time that you see the show itself, there'll be some changes. All right, how long is it gonna sing? But yeah, guys, thank you so much for all the support this year. This is like our last, official Weed&d stream. Like I said, there might be some cool side streams with some of the other stuff we have going on in here as able to do so. There's a lot of moving pieces right now. Keep an eye out for what will surely be our live show here pretty soon as well.
Hey.
Just thanks so much, guys, for being buds, all the stuff. Dave, thank you for this amazing gift that basically anytime you'll see me from now in the future, I'll have
This
on me.
is just what you have on you. It's how you can roll forever. Yeah. Please.
It's cursed. He gave me a cursed coin.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dave. I take it.
You're welcome.
I'd be ready for it.
From Dave?
I mean, that's a pretty sick curse coin.
Huge shout out and love to all the people
Wicked
that contribute on this munch party. Sandy Stein,
Oh, yeah.
Cole and Nick, my beautiful Stephanie running the crew here. Sean,
Running it.
all the all of you that have done so dang much for us. We love you very much. Pickles on we. Remember, what is it? Smoke cigarettes and get deeper.
Come deeper.
Come deeper and smoke more.
Can you zoom in on Pickles' face, like so that it's just his eyes?
Yeah.
It's just his face.
This face.
I wanna have
The
that
cold
as a
stare.
screenshot. Yeah, as big as you can make him.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's massive.
Yeah.
It's getting better.
There it is.
Laura, just
Bring
the
it
face.
in. Bring it in.
oh, is he
Just-
doing?
Please.
Oh, we got us a little ritual we like to do around here, Buzz. Maybe you're about, maybe you haven't. We like to take a lighter. Make sure we're not going to light any of our friends, families, or pickles and pickles and pickles and pickles on fire. And
Because how you say? Light it.
Light the air.
Like there. Zoop.
We love you so much, buds. I love you guys so much. Thanks so much for all your contributions this year, guys. 2025 is going to be a wild one, and we can't wait to get to it.
Let's get weird.
Make sure you create something, love on yourself, and just go play with your friends and play freaking D&D and
Play
make
with
cool
your
shit
friends.
and be cool.
Or else.
We love you so much, buds. We'll be hanging around. So
We're gonna raid.
we're gonna raid.
We're gonna
We're definitely
raid.
gonna. I always forget to say it. We always do raid, but I always also forget. Stay with us for the raid. Remember, show some love, man. All the creators in the space, especially around these times of years, can be any help can always be so wonderful. So. We love you guys so much. Thanks, buds. Thanks, everybody. Thanks to all my incredible players and everybody that does just so fucking much for the show. I love you. Happy all, whatever you're celebrating, love and light from us to you, friends. We will see you the whole show next year, man. And
First
thanks to
Tuesday of
Nicole.
January.
That's it.
Wow.
Tuesday, John.
And remember,
So what? You can't touch me. 'Cause I'm from the internet. Thank you.